there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
Testing. Where the fuck is my mouse? Yo, but for real, where the fuck is my mouse? I just had it in my hand. I can't see chat. Fuck. I can't see chat unless if I have this mouse. Shut up, Ling. Where the fuck did I put it? What the fuck? Hey, chat. What's the shortcut for keyboard switching tabs? God damn it. Fuck. I'm actually losing my voice. Alright. There we go. I found it. Ludica. Hee-haw. Let's talk boxing. Racc, set up a podcast. Fuck you. I don't have a voice. What's up, Hee-haw? What's up? Sick stream. Get the fuck out of here. I just got home. I just took off my face mask because I went to go get cookies on the way home. I'm going to do my dailies. Dailies change at 5 a.m. I think, so I'm going to do these now. And if the squad hops in... Fuck, dude. My voice. Hold on. Fuck. I have to send a text message. My boy Mike needs to know the details.
I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Oh, my phone unplugged itself. I have to draw. All right, I'm here. Fuck. Shut up. You're talking too much. You're lucky you're adorable. Alright, let me look at chat. Let's talk boxing. Racc set up a podcast. No, I have no voice. My shit's been cracking since the 8th round of the fight when Loma turned shit up and I stood up and said, this motherfucker doesn't have it in him. Get him. Get him, Loma. Over and over until until round 9 and then all the girls left. Round 8 was the last straw. Oh, fuck my voice. Alright. What a bitch ass. Shut up, Curry. Was it in your hand? I found it. I accidentally dropped it but couldn't hear because I had my headphone on. Off-brand Breath of the Wild. Yes, Hee-haw. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a minute. Alt F4. Fuck you. Six stream. Shut up. Post cry Racc. Super grizzly voice. Sexy. It's not a cry. Oh, it's a war. I hear no difference in the voice. It was worse literally a minute ago. Like, I was actually doing the type shit. You have bad ears? She's just jealous that I told everybody about her baby arm with a clenched fist. Damn, I just started moving her to make her shut up. The second Sonic movie is something out, coming out in 2022. I haven't seen it. Yo, view party? Pirated view party in the Discord? Nobody's allowed to talk? Racc, remember we were gonna set up a podcast? Yeah. I was just being a little over, what's the word? Maybe over ambitious back then, and now I don't have shit to do. Podcast Racc. Loma really waited to the 9th round to step up. I don't have to take this. You like it. Anna, you have a bigger dick than everybody here. I'm talking metaphorically though. All right, I gotta do my dailies. Will you guys shut the fuck up? I got I got sparkling, overzealous. I don't know if that was the right word. over I did too much shit at once. I had too much shit. Hey, I don't have a face cam because I actually I actually unplugged that shit because I needed it as a backup cam for the basketball game I shot today. Isn't that a bitch? We all week we were preparing to shoot an entire tournament all day today and tomorrow. And when we got there, or well, on the shut up.
We could go foraging for
How do I mute this bitch? I'm gonna keep walking. I hope she falls off a fucking cliff. So on the way there, it was like an hour and a half drive. It I can't really pilot this bitch because I got sparkling water in one hand. On the way there, they text us and they're like, "Hey, you got to look for this player. Don't like we need one of you to do video." And I only by luck packed both of my video cameras, right? Because I was gonna do video for like as extra because I'm trying to really impress these clients. They're like, "Oh, by the way, we need a video, a highlight video of this one person." And then I was like, "Okay, but when is he playing?" He's like, "Listen, you just make a video of this kid, and you don't have to do anything else. We'll pay you the full amount." I was like, "All right." So like, I had to like prep mentally in the car right there. Like, all right, I'm doing video. I'm not doing any photo, and my partner's gonna do all photo. And then I show up, and the kid doesn't do shit. He was Lomachenko of basketball. He got one dunk, and he made one 3-pointer, and the dunk was during practice. Right? I was just taking photos because the game hadn't started yet. I was just taking some photos. And the motherfucker didn't do anything else after the fucking warm-up. Oh, holy shit, this is good. Cherry lime. So yeah, the camera's still unplugged. I haven't unpacked all my photo gear because I went straight to a viewing party for boxing. Don't have to take this overzealous. It's that. What did I say? Then don't. Go to options and turn down the volume. Pretty simple. Hey, Hiwa, why don't you fucking shove a fucking Happy Meal in that face of yours? Yeah? I bet you fucking get Happy Meals because you like the fucking toy, right? Oh, no, Mom, I swear I get it because of the burger and not the fucking toy. I promise, Mom, please, just get me a big kid's meal, please. It's got a double cheeseburger. And it's totally worth the extra $5 for that fucking cheeseburger and small fries. Definitely not for the toy, right, Hiwa? It's not for the fucking toy? Shut the fuck up. Eat your Happy Meal, bitch. You think I don't know who you are? Fuck you and your Happy Meal. Where is this pillar? You guys like this place? This place looks so cool. Wait, I gotta do my Okay, I gotta get this pillar. I've never eaten McDonald's burger in my life, and that's why you're a bitch. I've got 4 cookies here. Why? Because I said fuck it to... Wait, what is this? I've never seen a chest like this. Oh, that was easy. Well, what's everybody up to? Why is everyone still awake? Why are all supposedly 7 or 8 of you still awake? Fuck, man. My throat actually hurts. It's been a while since I've been this passionate over boxing. Donald's doesn't want you anyway. Damn, way to fucking set the bar low, Hihua. It's okay. I get it. Your parents are doing blow instead of feeding you Happy Meals. I guess that's a fair trade. There it is. I was playing Steve Minecraft. Yikes. I actually saw your streaming, man. How'd it go? I'm annoyed with Ultimate just because of Steve. Alright, so let's switch. I got Beidou on PC. So that was cool. She's really hot compared to all these other bitches. Where are my tasks? The purples. And damn purples. Okay, that spring water, the mineral spring water, actually helped my throat a lot. Okay, navigating. We're gonna do this shit, and then I'll probably end the stream. That's fine with me. I just happen to be awake, watching Loma get out footworked. Bro, Lopez was the most flat-foot motherfucker for the second half of the fight. I will say Lopez looked really impressive, and Lopez actually came up with the response for a lot of Loma's tricks, Loma's bag of tricks, right? Uh, in the 8th round, Loma started fucking tapping that ass, and then his father, Lopez's father, was like, "Bro, you're bigger than him. Just fucking push him." And that made all the difference. And Loma, dude, Loma was taking the punches like nothing. And then fucking, oh, I'm probably ruining the fight for you since you're watching it. He was taking the punches like nothing, and then it started affecting him. He took too many, whatever. It's just, fuck these bitches. Fuck, I thought this was Nier Automata. I was pressing square button. I was watching Borat clips? Really? In preparation for the sequel, or what? Like, what's the point of that? I've never seen Borat in its entirety. I've seen like half of it and a bunch of fucking clips.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Very nice. You can watch it back. And outboxed? Alright, fair enough. Bro, let me catch you fucking talking shit again, Dread. I'ma fucking walk up to you, throw a kick, you're gonna catch that shit, and I'ma spin on you. I'ma hit you with an orbital heel. How you feel about that, bitch? I'ma hit bro, with the fucking ferociousness of a fucking lifetime. Bro, hold my heel. Hold on. I'm hopping on one foot and leverage. Bam. Right to your fucking temple. How do you feel about that? Bro, fuck that. I'm gonna do some capoeira shit on you. How you feel about that? Yay, what it do? Shut up, Hadley. I'm tired of your positivity. I'm pretty much losing my voice. Did you do your fucking homework? You had all weekend, Hadley, and you didn't do your fucking homework? Alright, fuck these dudes. Can I roll? Can I roll? Oh, I feel like a crack addict. Can I roll? Say sup, bitches. I didn't do my homework? Hadley. What are you doing, Hadley? I barely have a voice. It hurts. It hurts to talk. My face cam, I took it down as a backup cam for the event today. So that shit's not plugged in. And it probably won't be plugged in right away. I love you guys. Damn, get fucking banned, you stupid fucking cunt. Negative thoughts only. Love you guys. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Damn, 10 viewers at 2:30 a.m.? Are you guys fucking stupid? I'm playing Genshin Impact. This game fucking sucks. It fucking... Hold on, let me drink some water. That was good. I'm playing fucking Genshin Impact, and you guys are here at 2:30 a.m. Fucking... I'm a VTuber. I'm a fucking VTuber playing an anime game. How much worse could this be? The voice that makes me Raccoon Man is fading. The face that sells sex on my stream isn't up. I'm a fucking VTuber. I'm playing an anime game. I don't have enough for a gacha roll. And there's no way I'm linking my fucking credit card to this game. Though I should, just to fucking complete the fucking... Fuck. Yo, for real though? This sparkling water is really good. It's cherry lime. And then I got a strawberry watermelon. I think I earned it today because I went on an empty stomach to the photo shoot. Well, video shoot. Turned video shoot. So refreshing. Racc is slowly slipping into madness. Yeah, but at least I don't fucking try to convince my parents that the Happy Meal's not for the fucking toy, Hiwa. Don't think I'm not onto you, bitch. I've never been to McDonald's. Shut up. You've been there every goddamn day of your goddamn life. Ref Jack Reese needs to retire. He loves his timeouts. It was, yeah, there was some rough shit. I think he was fair. I just think late night stream, I guess. Thanks, Thunder, for advertising my stream. Shouldn't have done that. What a fucking waste. 2:30 a.m. Mind you, I gotta do these shits too. Fuck.
Let the show begin. Yeah.
What's up, LT? You fucking casual. You know, LT earlier today said, "Are you talking about MMA or UFC?" What a fucking casual, dude. Oh, are you talking UFC or MMA? I knew you'd bring this up. Dude. I actually laughed out loud at your expense when I read that shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I got 4 cookies. I think I got 4 sugar cookies, but I think one of them might actually be white chocolate macadamia upon further inspection. I was just thirsty, so I went to a gas station to get sparkling water. Because who drinks normal water? Fucking idiots, right? And then they happen to have cookies at the front counter, and I was like, I'm gonna play the odds and risk getting COVID right the fuck now. You know? Oh, wrong bitch! I meant to do this one. Switch! Oh, now I'm getting fucking bamboozled. Why am I frozen? Hold on. I need to find my mouse again. It's dark in my room. I don't have my face cam light on. Negative thoughts only. I love you guys. Whoa, I don't have to work tomorrow, so fuck you. Alright. Well, I didn't know Walmart gave days off. Nice voice. Genshin Impact. I'm on a fall break. Fall break? What the fuck is that? ASMR time? You wish. Racc, scroll up and look at my anus. No thanks. Damn Thunder, that sucks. That's sick. And anuses? Analysis, you mean? This early, VTuber Racc is my favorite, though. I was hoping you'd stream. Me too. Wait, did you just high-five yourself? Did you just say, I hope you'd stream, and then say me too to yourself? Racc is slowly slipping into madness. Jack Reese needs to retire. I think all the refs are old, and the judges gotta go. Well, hello, what's up, LT? This is the best time to stream? Oh, no. Baby Boyd. I knew you'd bring this up. Good fight. Lopez dominated. Loma's still a goat. Good way to get his first L. It's his second L. He lost his first professional fight against Salido. But, I mean, that's it was one of those fights that was just such a fucked up fight. Like, he shouldn't have lost that. I was legit typing it, had a good feeling I was wrong. I was too lazy to Google it. Get fucked. LT only knows the fighter and the Fight Night champion. It's like 4 characters. I never played champion. He's talking live leak. What's live leak? The COVID was worth it? Oh shit, cookies. Alright, I can confirm a white chocolate macadamia. I'll watch the 144p on YouTube. Dude, and it's always like zoomed in with like a red box surrounding because they're trying to capture it up close. It's like the fighter's forehead's cut off and you can't see the time or can't see ESPN's. They put AJ in FIFA 21. What's Live Leak? Oh man, these are nice and gooey. Halloween shopping with the gals today? Why? You're not supposed to be going out. Fucking Americans, dude. Where's the high five emoji? I can't find it. Some elite cookies? Bro. No cap. On God. Did they take it off because it looked like praying? The guy starts shaking his phone. You hear his fucking wife yelling at him. Are you doing your stupid ass YouTube again? Fucking dog won't stop barking. It's a Yorkie, so it's extra annoying. Yo, were you there, LT, when I when I shared the video of the dude who was taking a shit while screen capping a fight? Yo, who was there for that? That's some old Raccoon Man lore. Damn, I don't remember who was there. Was it Dread? Were you there? I streamed the day after a big fight, and I watched some of the highlights. And the only highlights I could find, because UFC kept... I think it was a UFC fight. UFC kept taking down the fights, right? They're, like, really strict on YouTube. Some dude screen capped it from his phone, and you just hear, like, breathing over the audio. It's like, why is there someone breathing? And then you hear him go, like, tensing up. He was tensing up his stomach. I was like, what the fuck? Is this guy dying? So he was screen capping from his phone, unknowingly capturing audio from the mouthpiece of the phone. And then the dude in the fight gets knocked out, and then you hear bloop. You hear a fat fucking turd dip into the water with minimal splash. It was a 10 out of 10 dive. Synchronized diving, dude. And then he was like, oh shit, that fight is good. Oh shit, he knocked out. Oh shit. Bloop. Another turd in the fucking toilet bowl. And then he flushes and he's like, damn, that was a good fight. And then he ends the fucking video. I swear on my life, that's exactly... I'm maybe slightly exaggerating, but only because I don't remember the details. I think it might have actually been worse. Fuck, my throat hurts. This works too. I had to get a costume for a party. I'm being a plague doctor now. Hot. That's sick, I guess. I got a mask and coat. Damn, plague doctor, huh? You gonna use your... Are you gonna type with that nose, Hadley? No way. Mask off. Nope. Hi, Hadley. What's up, Zoinker? Genshin Impact is a shitty version of Breath of the Wild. Nice contribution. Never heard that one before, Zoinker. Better. Damn. I said that also. Yeah, but he said it funnier. Yo, that's gold. Laughed my ass off. Oh, no. It's so obvious, too. Was that by decision? The female judge got fired for fucking up that badly? Wait, who got judged? Or who got fired? Letterman? Letterman's daughter got fired? What? I forgot her stupid-ass first name. The only one that matters is Harold Letterman. That dude was a legend. Rest his fucking soul. But his daughter, did she just get fired tonight? Oh. Or are you referring to Adelaide Bird, who got fired after the Canelo decision? She gave She gave Canelo every round against Mayweather in a fight where Canelo clearly lost every fucking round. I wish I found that stream. Where's the link? Oh god, oh fuck. Didn't you recommend that video in Discord? I sent that shit a long ass time ago. It might have even been before the Thunder Raptor and Hadley era. I found the fight on YouTube and it's actually pretty clear. Yeah, Top Rank is a little slow for deleting. I just watched it, LT. Wait, who got... Shut up. Another cookie bite. What's up, Zoinker? No face cam because I detached my camera to take it to a video shoot. My voice is fucked from screaming. Or yelling. I yell. I don't scream during fights. And I'm eating. Yo, white chocolate chip macadamia goes the fuck in, bruh. Done with me a cookie? Can I have some? You want to switch? Nah, this is a diabetes cookie. Bro, the guy legitimately I got it. I don't even remember what fight it was, dude. I posted it. I talked about it on stream and someone said no fucking way, post it. This might have been even before I had a sports section, from being 100%. You know who it was? I think it was Dia. Remember Dia, Dreadnick? He used to fuck with our favorite Jay. He used to vibe with Jay. And then he went off to the military. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Fuck, what fight was it? This, bro, that video was fucking priceless. Dude. The guy accidentally also recorded his notifications. Fuck, what would I have typed? Has link and shit. Ah, shit. It's just a bunch of links from Dayman. Oh, and this girl deleted herself. Has link fight, maybe? I'm trying to search on my phone. Hold on. I know this isn't riveting fucking content, but Cowboy Cerrone versus Justin Gaethje, full fight. Don't tell me this is it. Confirm. Let's go to this fucking link. Did I just find it? It's no longer available, dude. God, that video was a fucking legend. The guy dropped 2 fat turds into a toilet bowl. Is the fight worth watching? Because I might just watch it right now. I'd say the second half is some really good shit. So I think it's worth watching because the first half sets up the second half. There's a lot of tension for the second half, especially the 8th round. In the end, they were a little odd. Rip Dia, purple and black profile pic. Yep. Was he the Doomer dude who went all gay and Nazi-ish? No, that was Doomer. Yeah, Dia. That was a while back. They were super religious, I think. No, I don't think so. He just went off to the military. I have Building the Realm. Saw a fight with me about the Bible for 10 minutes. Oh, maybe it was him. I vaguely remember that. Who remembers Pink Boy? Pink Boy is one of my original mods. He used to come in every night. I was talking to Shane about the Mayweather versus Ortiz fight. He doesn't think Floyd was in the right. He doesn't think Floyd was in the right. I think the only person who was in the wrong was Joe Cortez. Joe Cortez fucked up being a referee in that fight. Victor Ortiz went for a headbutt. Intentional as fuck. And then he went over celebrating. I could see, I think Mayweather was super opportunistic. I think it was very lame for someone to do that. But I don't know, man. I was pissed when it happened because I felt like we got robbed of a good fight. Victor Ortiz was he was the first person to land that many punches on Mayweather in the first 3 rounds. So if he kept that pace, he could have won that shit. I remember, okay. What is this era called? The dumb fucking idiot era. I don't miss him. Who remembers LT? Who's that? LT new? Never heard of that guy? Yeah, well, when you've been watching Raccoon Man for a year and a half, you need to step the fuck off. Alright? Step the fuck off my nuts just because you're a new mod, Dreadnick. Hadley. Just because you guys are new mods. Step the fuck off, dude. Ever heard of that guy, Youth Thunder? I think they work in tech support. I've heard of him. Floyd was in the right. Ortiz headbutted him. Ref said fight. The ref fucked up the order of commands. According to the, I think it was WBC, the ref is supposed to split, stop, separate, and then he's supposed to, do his refereeing duties, and then he's supposed to say box, and he missed like 2 of the commands he was supposed to say, and he wasn't fucking watching. But I mean, whatever. Mayweather was gonna win that anyway. I think it was just interesting that Ortiz was actually hurting him. Ortiz had the physical capabilities to make that fight something. And, what a fucking idiot. He was a child. He's very much like, Teofimo, except Teofimo was successful. He's very much like Teo because he's a young guy who's given too much too early. Mod please Turkish. No one has been modded and unmodded as much as me. Not true. Alright, I'm gonna watch the fight. You want a good ass fight to watch instead? LT watched their feet. The ref was probably on his phone. Bro, how sick would that be? If I was a ref, one, I'd be out of shape. Just like, whoa, 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 box around me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not in the way. You're in the fucking way. Hold up. Stop, break, stay. Giving them dog commands. Sit. Good boy. And Instagram selfie. Alright, resume fighting. I would do everything extra. I would do a 360 spin and do jazz hands and be like, alright, fight. Not right now. I want to watch this one. Alright, but watch Castillo versus Corrales. Their first fight. Greatest fight of my lifetime. Dread in his foot fetish. I think Dread unmodded a lot. Nope. No, that's Racc. Foot fetish. How's top rank still going, by the way? I have no fucking clue, dude. Somehow they snatched Loma and fucking Terrence Crawford. I'm not trying to move that bitch. Slow down. Or move that much. Watch your feet. First K ref. I come in with a pink button up. Ew, you boys are sweaty. Hello. I don't mean to be the star of the show, but the fucking Michael Buffer mic comes from the ceiling. I just want to sing. Da 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 da. Let's fucking play this game, dude. Like God intended. Aw, shit. How's he healing? How's he healing? I gotta kill this motherfucker. Hey, you. This game is not like Breath of the Wild, you fucking idiots.
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, what? Oh, I have my girls mixed up. My goils. Fuck it, I'm gonna kill this guy.
Steady as stone.
Da-ba-da-dee, do-ba-da-da. He just threw a jab, and he got knocked out. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonesies. Yeah? Hey, WBC, where you at? Next reffing sensation. Put me on the fucking KSI versus a fucking Bengal tiger. Bro, fucking Conor McGregor versus 3 lawnmowers, industrial lawnmowers. No, fuck that. Yeah, the lawnmower 3.0 guy. Conor McGregor versus that celebrity. Let's make it happen, Dana. Dude, shut the fuck up. You talk too much. If you're not going to show any fucking leg or cleavage, hurry the fuck up with whatever you have to say. I don't have time for your fucking... Oh, is that a cookie crumb? I had a cookie crumb stuck to my controller. This is how I used to stream. I don't know if you guys know this. I used to stream without a face cam when I first started. Because my capture card for the face cam was busted like a week before I actually started streaming. So then I only had a capture card for my Switch. I was like, I'm not going to fucking dedicate it to my fucking camera. I'm not going to be a titty streamer. So I used to stream like this. And unbelievable how fucking entertaining I am. Voice alone. Unfucking believable. Hopefully Dark Phantom isn't about, or you're all in trouble. Even Thumbs is going live. Is he? Damn, I see you. Hadley said she missed Dark Phantom last stream. Hadley, it looks like you made a racist typo, which I think you could still get canceled for that. I'm not even gonna say that word. That's fucking racist, Hadley. But you're a white girl. You can get on stage and sing Mad City. Bro, how sick is it that Kendrick Lamar brought a white girl on stage to sing a song where 50% of the words are the N-word, and then got mad at her for singing the song? She looked around for approval, and Kendrick smiled at her, and then she said it. He was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is this white bitch crazy? Hell nah. Alright, I'm done with that task. How fucking sick is that, dude? If I were a fucking rapper and I went on tour, I would totally entrap people like that. I bring someone on stage, start reciting my lyrics, which happen to be verbatim from Mein Kampf.
Someone needs assistance.
My song lyrics are just gonna be me reading Mein Kampf, and I'm gonna bring someone on stage to read it, to fucking sing the lyrics out loud. See what the fuck happens. I'll be like, listen, I was being an artiste, you were being a fucking bigot. I'll grow out a twirly mustache. A rapper with a twirly mustache? Dude, I'm thinking I need another cookie for that one. Retry the sentence. I thought Dark Phantom was Dia for a bit. Alright, yeah, typo. Katana Zurbai. 2B. Thumb started at 3 yesterday. What's racist? What is it? I didn't know. You'll learn one day. Yeah, I mean, if you're trailer trash, you'll learn. Damn it, Hadley. Did he beat her? Means mild oath. Just means old man. Depends. Police officers use it to refer to black people. What if I made an egg right now? You won't. No balls. Literally and figuratively. How do you all like your legs? Eggs. Sunny side up. And then I like to use the cover technique. Right? I like for the yolk to be covered in a nice thin pink layer of skin around the yolk. Right, so you can achieve that two ways. You can either splash whatever oil you have from the edge of the pan onto the top of the yolk very quickly, right? Or you can cover the eggs, but the problem is if you do it for too long, the yolk solidifies, and that's definitely less. It's not as good as runny eggs.
I'll catch up.
I'm pretty sure I got all right. I didn't know there was a fucking science to making eggs. That's just the only way I had eggs was that way or scrambled. And then everybody's like, oh, poached eggs. Oh, hard-boiled eggs. Oh. And I was like, oh, you're a bitch. You know? I put water in it. With jalapeno, onion, cilantro, and then cheese. Yo, is it true that cilantro tastes like fucking soap to some people? Like, European white people think cilantro tastes like fucking soap. Can cilantro confirm? Is there like a survey anywhere for that? Is there anybody whose taste buds didn't evolve with the rest of humanity who can answer this for us? I know a friend who will not eat at Chipotle because of the fucking cilantro in their rice. Alright. Hey, is the game audio too loud? Shit's loud for me. I'm trying to be heard, you know? I got shit to say. I got a fucking cult to create. You guys are gonna be drinking beach bleach by the end of the night. Alright? You guys are gonna be drinking the fucking Kool-Aid laced with fucking bleach, 409, and Windex. Gotta make sure you're clean on the inside for God. Alright. I finished half my tasks. I gotta do the other tasks now. Remember, God doesn't like certain referees. Let me scroll up. How do y'all like your I keep saying legs because you said like before eggs. I want to say like your legs for some reason. I like my legs nice and fucking. They gotta have some squish to them. And eggs. I already talked about it. I'm buying egg strats. Yes, with jalapeno, onions. Yeah, that sounds delicious. If you do scrambled eggs and you put something like jalapenos in it, like, oh, dude, you guys want to do a fucking Waffle House stream? You guys want to risk getting a fucking STD at Waffle House so I can get fucking hash browns fucking loaded with jalapenos, cheese, hot sauce and shit, and scrambled eggs? Me too, Racc. I cover it just till it's a little white on too. It's so fucking good that way. I put water in it to steam it. Oh yeah, you could do that too. I just like to just cover it a little bit. Or splash the oil. If I do butter, I like to splash it back on top. I should just eat omelets. I don't think... When's the last time I had an omelet? I think I was a fucking child. I don't do omelets. I don't know. I mean, I've done like an egg taco. I guess that's an omelet, right? I forgot where it was from. Might have been Taco Bell. We have bagels, so I can... Bagels, you mean? So I could dip it? Dip eggs? Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. I used to toast bread. White... Shut your fucking face. I used to toast white bread and then put butter on it right after it got out of the toast. The butter would melt, and then I would dip that into my yolk of my eggs. And it wasn't until I was like 10 years old I finally ate the white part. I would only eat the yolk. I would dip my bread into the yolk. It was so fucking good. Especially if you put a nice little sprinkle of garlic salt or regular salt on top of your sunny side up eggs. Microwaved? I only did that like twice in a hurry on the way to work. I believe it's true. What did you just say? I heard cilantro's gross. I've never been able to. Just fucking cook the eggs in a pan. Takes 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes, fucking honestly. Max, toast your toast while you cook. What? Transport request. Where the fuck is that? Nice. I got a new quest by just standing here. Bungo, bango, bingo. Toasted toast. Yeah. Cooked eggs. Smack those eggs on the toast. Oh, that's actually a good strat. My sister used to like make grilled cheese, but with like a fried egg in the middle. Bro, I smelled like eggs for like 3 days after that. It's a McDonald's effect. Who wants some? The only thing about racist is palmy. I'm not saying it, whatever. Use the chili you get from Mexican restaurants on the eggs. Oh yeah, you always gotta steal something from every restaurant you go to. My sister-in-law's Puerto Rican. I swear, every restaurant we've been to, we have a collectible. Whether it's a salt shaker, a napkin dispenser, a fucking towel from a hotel, a small bar of soap. A vending machine. My sister-in-law legit just steals shit from restaurants. and it's like not even. It's not even well hidden. It's just fucking. I finished my first bottle of sparkling water. It's not even well hidden. She just does it, and they don't say shit about it. We fucking waffles now? Guess so. I love Waffle House. Dude, Waffle House used to be the shit in college. As soon as I left my college town, Waffle House didn't hit the same, dude. Those needles you accidentally land on every time you enter Waffle House, they hit different when... They hit fucking different, bro. Fuck, my throat hurts so much. I feel like I cut the inside of my throat. I use garlic powder a lot. I love it. Hold on, I gotta scroll back up. I'll make you one. I don't like cheese, so I see no point. Cheese is pretty good when you melt it on shit. Okay, Kiri, she's dead. Same Racc, we like the same egg. Salt and pepper, onion powder, never forget. Onion powder is what I used to use when I didn't know how to cook. Onion powder fucking rules. Dudes rule too. Let me get a dudes rule in chat, because being a man is fucking amazing. It's like garlic powder but onion. It's way better though. I'm using everything. Garlic powder. I just use garlic. Yeah, I like minced garlic. The problem with garlic is if you take like a small clove or whatever, or a small piece, and you cook it in, it gets like bitter if you overcook it, so you have to throw it in at the right time. Or the other issue is your breath will smell like fucking garlic because it goes into your bloodstream. I use garlic powder a lot. It's great. I use both, usually onion more. You're an onion? She's got layers. I wish I had layers. Never mind. She said the joke's no longer funny. She makes you cry when you cut her? Damn. Why would you cut me? Waffles are so good. Fuck, dudes. Waffles? I've ate waffles. Dude, IHOP or Waffle House? I think if I'm being real degenerate, it's got to be Waffle House. What's your favorite middle of the night breakfast food? I'll get a steak and eggs right the fuck now with hash browns. What am I doing? She looks like a fucking Noid. Transport. Alright. This game is so cool. You will stop being wrong to stand out. Pancakes are better. We've been over this. Pancakes get too mushy. Pancakes are the only food that syrup works with. Like, pancakes just don't fucking exist without syrup. Like, sometimes chocolate chip will work on its own, but it's like, why would you do that? Just get a fucking waffle then. Waffles have built-in cups. He was kind of not smart. Stop being wrong to stand out. Damn, the roast of Hiwa. Dude, look how fucking vicious Curry and Thunder Raptor went. I've never had a waffle at Waffle House either, if I'm being honest. I'd never even thought to get a waffle at Waffle House, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, it just now occurred to me, it's in the fucking name, like Fall Guys. We have Denny's here? Oh, I used to do Denny's when I was a kid. And then they started, like, grand slamming everything. I was like, fuck that shit. Hey, I could just fast travel. You know, one time, I went to Denny's in the middle of the night. Alone. Because I'm a man of culture. It was like when I moved back to Orlando. I was just hungry in the middle of the night. I don't even remember why I was up. And, I went there, and then I ended up staying for like an hour and a half talking to this like group of college kids that were there. And oh man, I don't know what was wrong with me, because I also played fucking Fire Emblem on my phone while talking to them, and they never asked me, they never questioned me about it. I legit was sitting the booth next to them, and they were sitting on the same side of the booth, like just looking at me. I was on my phone, and then I overheard them say something, and I joined in the conversation because I could. And then eventually I was just like invited over to their booth. We just talked for a little bit, and I just kept playing Fire Emblem on my phone. What was wrong with me? This was like 2016. No. Yeah, late 2016. It must have been December 2016 because I moved like late November 2016 back to Orlando. And I had a job lined up for January 1st on 2017. I like the pancakes because it gets soggy. I think you can make that argument. That's a state I like. I like pancakes to like have the absorbed syrup, but it's not my favorite.
Would you like some tea?
Crispy stuff.
Or you
Crispy stuff is
Do you
way
take
better
sugar?
than.
1 cube or 2?
It depends. Perkins, bro. How do you know about Perkins? Every time I bring up Perkins, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Perkins has to be the best. Be an old person place to sit down and fucking eat. 100%. There's no fucking doubt about it. Perkins is absolutely the best place to show up as a 14-year-old boy, and as soon as you holy shit. As soon as you cross the threshold, that's a hard fucking sentence. As soon as you cross the threshold of Perkins, you become an 80-year-old person, a war veteran. And you sit there so calmly. I've never been... That's not true. We did this dance show and we were all in costumes. I was wearing a tribal costume, right? On stage, I was literally just wearing a loincloth, no shirt. My fat ass was not wearing a shirt. It was a loincloth with spandex underneath, like a spandex shorts or compression shorts. Like, dude, if enough light hit the black shorts, you could see an outline of my fucking package, right? But the loincloth was covering it. So you just had to make sure nothing fucking bulged at the wrong time. Anyway, after this dance event, all of us went to fucking Perkins, and we were the most civilized people there, and we tipped the person so fucking well that they were like, okay, you guys can come dress like fucking
You seem tired.
cave
Would you
people
like some tea? I'll brew you
any
some.
day.
Do you take sugar? 1
And
cube
like
or 2?
all the girls were just wearing bandeaus and like tribal skirts. I mean, we all ended up putting on shirts because we didn't want to be fucking rude. But this was like 2 a.m. in the morning. It was a 24/7 Perkins, and we all went there. And we tipped this lady so fucking fat. It was her and her friend doing the late night shift. They thought they were gonna have a bad night. They didn't fuck up a single order. It took a while, but they didn't fuck up a single order. Okay. Frisch's? I've never heard of Frisch's. Never had Denny's. I used to get pizza there for some reason. I ate at Frisch's. I forgot the other one. IHOP. IHOP is whatever. I like pancakes because it's soggy. Leave the crispy stuff more. Perkins. Perkins chicken tenders at Perkins hit different. And their honey mustard is not to be trifled with. You fucking idiot. Do you understand me? If you've never had Perkins chicken tenders, I don't want you ever talking about fucking chicken tenders in your fucking life, you idiot. And their fries, top tier. No.
You seem
Their
tired.
fries are fucking good
Would
though.
you like some tea? I'll brew you some.
Like,
Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
this bitch is annoying. Their fries are actually really good. They like hit a certain spot that just doesn't exist.
Leave it
They
up
hit
to me.
the F spot, which is my food spot. I've been to 2 Perkins before. There's one right by my house. The one I lived closest to as a kid, shut down. Gotta find Perkins. Peak breakfast places right there. Go to restaurants for breakfast. Our Perkins is always empty. It's all breakfast. It's like all breakfast and lunch all day. And they have a really good bakery. I saw my first British person IRL at Perkins. She was so pretty and I couldn't stop listening to her. Hot. Turns out she was going to school here and staying with a family. I heard a lot of the story. Fucking creep. Why don't you go play Fire Emblem while talking to them, you fucking creep? That's what I would have done. I don't know what was going through my mind. I guess because I left a college town, I was just like, oh, cool, college people. I could relate. I just played Fire Emblem while talking to them for a little bit. Okay, sugar cookie time. I can't focus. I gotta finish these tasks by 5. Fuck, dude. I can't believe Loma lost. Oh, spoilers. Oh, hell yeah. This is extra chewy. should play Fire Emblem more, Huntley? Where have you been, Curry? Are you asking like romantically? Where have you been all my life, Curry? I think purposely misinterpreting things has to be one of the most fun things to do as a streamer. I wish my friends could play Animal Crossing. It's just, I mean, you got it like 4 months too late. Alright. Strawberry watermelon is better than cherry lime. It's my second bottle of sparkling water. I've reached the 210 hour mark. I should check how many hours I have. I've always been right here. I imagine Curry kisses people like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber. You know that scene won Kiss of the Year for some movie awards? I forgot which movie. It might have been MTV Movie Awards. If you don't know what Kiss I'm talking about, it's Jim Carrey, Dumb and Dumber, the original, with Mary Swanson. And he's like daydreaming about his ideal life with this girl he has a crush on. And he's like just fucking, they're just like slobbering, not slobbering, they're just like licking each other's throats is the best way to describe it. $250 hours. No reason. No raisin. Life lesion, bitch. Haven't played it since June. Get fucked, Animal Crossing. Best-selling game of all time on the Switch. I'm a very good kisser. Oh, yeah? You practice on fruits and shit? Oh! 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 I despawned him from... Oh, god damn it. What's your island look like? I don't know. Ever since I battle rap BTR, I haven't looked at my island. My island went up in flames, bro. What? There are more? Flat and abandoned, damn. Why did you say the original Dumb and Dumber? Because there's Dumb and Dumber 2 and there's Dumb and Dumberer. Wait, Dumb and Dumberer is 2, I think. And then there's like... There's the prequel and the sequel. I know. Don't ask such a stupid question, fucking idiot. Huh. I think you guys bully Hee-Haw, dude. I feel like Hee-Haw gets bullied. Rightfully so, but... Yikes. Yikes, yikes. If you could be one animal, what would it be? I think a border collie. Border collies seem to have a lot of fun compared to most dogs. And they're the most intelligent. Isn't that what Lassie was? What kind of dog was Lassie? You want to stand up for yourself sometimes? Who are you, fucking Lomachenko? A wombat? Why? I mean, I understand, but why? Don't you understand every fucking ritual requires the blood of a wombat? I'd be a human. I guess I'd be an improvement from whatever the fuck you are now. No, okay, hold on. I don't think a border collie is a good answer. I feel like being an elephant with no tusks would be fucking sick. Right, so you don't get poached. You live a long ass life. You have a memory that like
By royal decree.
shits on everybody. I would hate to be a deep sea creature. You know what kind of alien shit is down there? Holy fuck, dude. There's some creepy sheet. There's some creepy shit deep down under where the sun don't shine, man. That shit scares me. I think the sea scares me. Like, the older I get, the more scary I think going to the beach is. Right? Like, let's start off with fucking drowning. Right? If one wave hits you just right, you lose the air in your lungs, your friends are fucking playing beach volleyball, flexing their fucking six-pack, and you're just a lardo trying to hide in the water with your shirt still on. All that fucking salt goes into your lungs. It burns. Your eyes burn from the salt water. Right? You have no air in your lungs. It's all salty. You got prune hands. And you try and get to the surface, and then come the aquatic creatures. How many times have you been to the beach and there's just a fucking school of fish jumping for no goddamn reason? And then there's like jellyfish, stingrays, sharks. Right? And then if you go deep enough, you start running into some really weird shit, right? Bro, starfish, if you break off a limb, they grow it back in like a week. Tell me that's not fucking creepy. Yeah, it's fucking cool, but it's creepy. Alright? I think, man, I fucking hate the sea, dude. I fucking hate the sea. My dad traveled over the sea to get here and saw so many travesties. He traveled 90 miles from Cuba. He's supposed to write memoirs, but his fucking fingers are too fucking fat and chopped up. He's got fat fucking fingers. All his fingers look like thumbs. Not the streamer, like actual thumbs. You know, I never thought about it until, I don't know if you guys were here, but me, Peng, and LT were chilling after the Among Us stream 2 days ago. Was it 2 days? Yeah, 2 days ago. And then I made a joke about like, oh, I bet you pick your nose with your thumbs. Oh shit, Nick's on. Oh yeah. I was like, I bet you pick your nose with your thumbs. And what is he doing? If he invites the party, I'm gonna talk to him. Just cause I told my squad I was gonna be on in chat. Wait, what's going on in chat? Or my Discord? We'll hop on in a second. I'm finishing up the fight now. Same, almost done with it. Oh damn, they're gonna hop in. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. I'm moving my mic over so I can talk to them. Boom, 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 boom. There it is. I fucking knew it, dude. Fucking knew it. Fucking Nick messed it up. Wow, that's what he sent to. A player in your group started a what? Oh boy. Join party. Uh-oh. Wrong. They changed this. This is not what it normally looks like. Voice chats may be recorded for moderation. Hello, Nicholas.
Hello.
You degenerate.
I'm kind of like shocked.
Yep.
I am like best I had it a tie.
Same.
Maybe.
Same.
Maybe. And I watched the stats too after, and like they were saying Teofimo landed like 100-something power shots. Where? Like on his gloves?
Right.
Like what the
Loma
fuck?
Loma was parrying shit. But here's the thing. Like the amount of shots expended by Teofimo. Chat, sorry, I'm talking to Nick. I started streaming Nick.
Oh,
My
sorry.
depressive state. No. I'm just playing Genshin Impact, trying to entertain the kids while they don't do their homework. Anyway, bro, like if you look at the stats, he was way more accurate He like
Oh,
so
not even close. Yeah.
he conserved energy basically, right? But the problem is that the stats like don't tell the fight evenly because he didn't do shit for the first fucking 6 rounds basically. He won maybe one round. He won second round, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
But
But
even then, like, I mean, Lopez didn't hit anything significant in any of those rounds either. Like,
Yeah.
he only, like,
No,
the
I
only
agree.
time Lopez hit a single, like, decent shot on him was in the 12th round. And, like,
yeah, I'd
I think,
say
what was it?
I
Like,
think
6th when he picked it up? He, like, Loma had, like, was hitting him, like, cleanly at least a couple times every single round.
here's my thing. Loma took way too long to get started, but when he got started, he was a fucking genius, right? But it doesn't make up for the fact that he didn't do shit for the first 6 rounds except for the second round, right?
But, I mean, even, like, what? Going into the last round,
The last round's
it
the
was
only
6-5
very clear.
Loma,
And,
I think.
yep, I had it a draw, and I said I could see 115, 113 for Lopez. It was either a draw or a slight edge for Lopez, in my opinion. Slight edge. How the fuck did they give 119, 109?
Oh my god,
Dude.
I don't even think he just like. I think that should have been a tie because I think if that like, I like to think of it always too because I kind of hate how boxing is scored. Like
Yeah,
if
same.
you go one more round,
Telling
like
me.
who's more likely to win? And
Yeah.
I think Lomachenko definitely would have won in one more round, especially because Lopez was being such a bitch in the last like rounds when Loma was actually like fighting, he kept ducking every chance. Like, for the person who's supposed to have the power, he was being such a little pussy. Like, every time, like, Loma went in, he would always wrap him up. And the couple times they called, like, the head on Loma, I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Lopez is the one who's actually initiating the contact.
2 or 3 of the headbutts were actually Teofimo's own fault. I think only one of them was Loma's fault.
Yeah.
But that's just common between Southpaw versus Orthodox fighters. Like, you're gonna have clash of heads because your lead foot is
exactly.
in the. They're in.
But Lopez kept kind of like he would try to wrap him up at any given opportunity in close range, and I kind of thought like I always, in my head, that means you're conceding.
That's fair.
I
think
know it's a strategy because like you know that's part of why I think the scoring of boxing is kind of stupid because
it's so bad.
it's like you can wrap somebody up like that when they're trying to gain momentum, and like you're essentially trying to dodge the actual fighting part of the fight, and in doing so you don't get penalized and the other person can't fight. It's stupid in my opinion.
Here's why I'm upset. The fucking scoring by the judges were all landslides for Teofimo.
I cannot believe that.
When very clearly the commentators and everybody I was watching with had it a close fight because Loma didn't do shit for the beginning, and when he started doing shit, he only lost one round where he was doing shit, which was the 12th round. In my opinion, I think Teofimo won the 12th, right? Which for me, as a boxing fan, if you lose the 12th in a close fight, the other guy wins it, right? He edged you out. That's my opinion, right? So I don't have a problem with Teofimo losing. Now I'm upset because this fucking Fortnite dancing ass backflip, dude, he literally clears the fucking ring every fight, okay? All the media gets in, all the bodyguards, the ring girls get in. He's like, oh, everybody split. And then they have to clear the fucking ring so he could do a running backflip.
Yeah, backflip.
What a fucking cringe motherfucker, dude. Like, what? That guy is now undisputed, which has never happened in this division. And for those who don't know, undisputed means you have all 4 belts. Boxing is wonky in that there's 4 belts per weight division. He has all 4 belts. Guess what? Loma collected all 3 of the ones he was missing. He basically only had 3 tough fights. He looked bad in 2 of them, and he knocked out his opponent in another fight to get his first belt ever. And now, because he beat Loma, now he has all the belts, minimal effort. That feels like fucking bullshit for him to be a historical figure over this shit. Fuck him. Cringy ass, Fortnite dancing ass bitch.
No, I don't think he deserved that shit at all. I don't think he deserved this win, like, by a landslide. Like, if you even just the eye test, if you don't count punches, like, Lomachenko was winning. I don't understand. Like, the 12th round, like, I mean, even I like to look at the guy's faces at the end, too, and Lomachenko did not look nearly as beat up as Lopez, in my opinion. Like, his face was red, but Lopez's eye was swelled up from, like, the second round.
I think it's debatable. I think they look pretty banged up, both guys. Loma was, like, really red. But
he was red, but like he didn't have nearly as much damage done to him because he wasn't getting hit like nearly as much. Even like those fucking numbers for the hit
Bro.
punches and punches landed is so fucking inflated.
yeah,
Like, half of those should not be counted because they don't do anything. Like hitting the other guy's gloves with a light little jab. Like,
I agree.
okay, like in reality, Lopez hit like 10% of his fucking punches. How can you give the fight to that guy?
I mean,
Honestly,
to be fair, the rounds that
hard
Loma,
looking.
the rounds Loma didn't do shit. Lopez was active by throwing like five more punches. So
Yeah.
how do you score that fucking round? This is the problem with boxing.
You have to like weight them more because the fact that one of those rounds where like Lopez didn't hit a single punch on Lomachenko, but Lomachenko hit the same amount but threw less, and you give it to the guy, and that counts the same as like round 11 where Lomachenko just fucking demolished Lopez.
Yeah.
Like, round 11 was like a fucking clinic.
Oh yeah, round
Lopez
8 and
was
11 were
running
fucking
away.
crazy.
Yeah.
To be fair though, so
I don't
Loma
think he deserved it at all.
Loma
I
definitely.
hate how it scored.
Yeah, I mean that's just what I've been dealing with for the last 2 decades now.
Oh, trust me. I know. I've gone back and I've watched every single like rigged fight. I cannot. I fucking hate boxing. Like this, just the scoring of it. I love
Right.
seeing two people who are good going against each other.
Right.
But then when it goes to a decision and this kind of shit happens, I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't want to.
I don't get what the judges watch a lot now. Like I don't understand what the judges have been watching, because it
No.
seems more and more each year the judges just give this guy 120. How do you score a perfect fight for someone at all? Like what?
119. Yeah. How did that
That-
get 1 point away from like?
I don't
the
understand.
world?
And dude, her father was the fucking legend of scoring fights. Harold Letterman is iconic. He's one of the faces of boxing who passed away last year.
Yeah.
He was the ringside scorer for HBO, and that's his daughter who gave that fight a 119-109.
109.
What a
That's
fucking disgrace on boxing. Good night, Hadley. Thanks for
Imagine she had
stopping. Bye.
11 going to Lopez. Like, what one round did she give Loma? And like, how the fuck did she score the other like 5 or 6 he had to Lopez? I kind of knew it going in. I was like, if this match goes to a decision, I think Lomachenko will be like the person who should win. But this is way too easy for like boxing to gain attention to try and get another Floyd Mayweather going.
That's fucked up.
In my mind,
Because
I was
Loma's
like,
a
this
goat,
is
dude.
gonna happen.
I don't know why they would want to rob Loma. That doesn't make sense. I
It
don't.
makes so much sense because this guy's young. Lomachenko's 32. What, they can get like 3 more years of good fights out of him before he's kind of over the hump.
That's fair.
And now this guy they can tout as the
The
youngest
Loma.
person to get all 4 belts in
That's so
the lightweight
ridiculous.
division.
Loma Slayer,
And-
bro.
Now he's gonna, because they got like what 10 more years out of him,
Mm-hmm.
and especially because now people who kind of watch that fight are gonna be pissed and want to watch him lose, kind of like with Floyd Mayweather. Like everybody paid so much to watch him lose, and they're
Yep,
just trying to
and
get
it never
another guy
happened.
like this, but they screwed.
Bro, my phone got blown the
Great.
fuck up. Do you think
I
Loma's
am-
gonna retire? I'm gonna say hell no. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Nick.
Oh, I don't think so either. I think I want him to do a rematch, and I hope Lopez is man enough to fight him again.
I gotta give Lopez credit. I don't think he's ducking anybody.
I don't think so either, but I mean, it kind of seemed like in the fight he ducked Loma. Like,
I think 6th round and onward, he started realizing like Loma's fucking fast, and he was getting caught off guard. Those are the punches that hurt the most. I think the body punches that Loma absorbed were unnecessary on Loma's part. Loma was okay with taking body shots early, and in the end, the body shots are what really took the wind out of his sails. Unfortunately, as the fight progressed, the only success that Lopez was really getting was on the body shots. The headshots, there were a couple of good ones here and there, but the body shots were the most notable because being the small guy, he gets physically moved from point A to point B when he got hit in the body, right?
honestly,
Even off a parry.
because I was trying to watch it too, and I think that the body shots didn't do a lot of damage to him because I think he was jumping when he was getting hit in the body and kind of moving with it, if that makes sense.
understandable. Yeah,
Because it kept seeing that every time he got hit, like I fucking hate Andre Ward commentating. Holy fuck, I cannot stand him. Like listening to him talk the entire time. Like at the
He's
beginning of the
cringy
fight,
as
he was
fuck.
like Lomachenko's trying to tire out this young guy. Like, how does he think he can do that?
You're talking
And
about
around, like,
Timothy
9
Bradley, the commentator. He's jealous as fuck of Loma's success. He's the
No,
guy.
Andre Ward.
Oh, Andre Ward? No,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
he's-
that was Tim Bradley talking. You racist.
No, it was Andre Ward.
Andre.
That was just Andre Ward and
It
another
was
guy. I don't know
no,
who
no.
the other guy
It's
was.
Tessitore. Wait, was it Tessitore or is it Goldstein? One of those two guys. They're the same generic media person. And then Timothy Bradley is the guy that got the robbery against Pacquiao. He was the one that kept saying, Loma doesn't have the gas or anything. And then Andre Ward, I think, was the one who was level-headed. He gave a 114 score. He was the ringside scorer for commentary. Andre Ward is actually really good at commentary. I think.
I could have sworn I thought there was only 2 people talking.
No, it's 3. It was definitely 3. It was definitely 3.
There's
I know.
3?
Yeah, Tim Bradley, former champion, and Andre Ward, former undefeated champion. Andre Ward was like the 3rd person ever to retire undefeated. Fun fact.
Hello?
Interesting.
Hello.
What did you think, LT?
It was a good fight actually. I actually kinda like it. That
Second half,
that
right?
last round was what'd you say?
Second half was fucking sick, right?
Yeah.
I thought-
way.
Yeah, it was really
I
sick.
think what's it called? That last round really secured it for him. I think if the last round was for Loma, he would have won 100%.
But not on the judges' scorecard, apparently. Even if he won that, he would. The best score he would have gotten was a loss of 113.
Oh damn! I didn't look at the scorecards.
Oh
But,
yeah,
like,
because
that
they were
last
absurd.
round
That's what
was-
I'm upset about. The judges.
119, 109.
Someone said he won every round except for one. How the fuck?
every single round.
Basically.
Nah, there's no shot. I think Loma started a bit too late too.
Yeah. I agree with that. There wasn't much going on. So how do you score those early rounds? The guy who landed like 3 body shots, nothing happened.
Yeah, basically.
He scored body shots. I mean,
the guy who was actually landing punches.
Loma only lost 1 round where, in my opinion, in the rounds where he was going all out, he only lost 1 of those rounds, and that would be the 12th. I think the 12th went to
Yeah, the
Teofimo.
12th was clearly for.
Because Loma started off real strong, but Teofimo got some really good-ass body shots. And, dude, who the fuck is this ref stopping the fight with 10 seconds left to be like,
Oh, right.
check the fucking cut? Are you stupid? Are you fucking deaf?
Watch your heads.
Oh my god.
That wasn't a bad
I don't
fight,
think. I mean, I personally think he didn't deserve the win, at all.
though. Really?
Oh yeah. No, I mean, he landed like nothing significant, and I know
I think-
like
That's
by
true.
by the way like boxing is scored, he won, and I think it's a flawed system. Like
It
if
is,
that's
yeah.
if that's a fight, he won. Like Loma won the fight, Lopez won the boxing match.
I think the
If
best...
you mean like entertainment wise, then yeah.
No, I mean, as a boxing like fan, I think the best I can give Loma is a draw. I think
Really?
Yeah. I honestly don't think like maybe you could make an argument for 113, which means he won 7 rounds to 5. Maybe you can make that argument, but I don't think I can actually. I think draw is the best argument.
Boxing wise, I think.
Oh,
I think
boxing-wise?
it was a tie.
He
Boxing-wise,
displayed.
It was a tie, but fighting wise, like if at the end of the day, like these two guys are fighting, and you're like, oh, who landed like more significant shots, and it's not like, oh, in round 1, Loma only threw 8 punches.
He fucked up by not throwing
compared to
anything.
Lopez throwing like 10 and hitting none of them either. Like I think Loma definitely wins.
I think
It was by like round 5. They were like, oh, Lopez had thrown like 170 punches or something.
Jack Reese is
Yeah.
asleep. I saw your thing,
Loma
Trednick.
threw 4.
I saw the date. Yeah, people have been talking about how like Teofimo called it a long time ago. He's gonna be undisputed, but that's what everybody says, dude. Just because he's
Yeah.
right out of 1,000 people.
Confirmation bias.
Yeah, I think so. As a boxing fan, I think the best I can give Loma is a draw, and then I think what I would see the fight would be 7-5 for Teofimo. Which is a 115-113. I think an argument can be made for 116-112 at most. and only one judge scored that shit, and the other judges, they were 117 and 119. Are you fucking kidding me? I think Loma was a victim of his own success in that it's called the Marquez syndrome. Juan Manuel Marquez basically beat Pacquiao 4 fights in a row, but his trainer told him, hey, you're winning the fight, relax. And then he lost every one of those rounds where he relaxed, and then he got fucking robbed, basically, because he was just trying to stay alive, right? I think Loma suffers from that, in that he was doing a lot of very subtle, genius things in the first few rounds where there wasn't much action. So then he's thinking, I'm winning these rounds because they see me setting up for the future. 3 rounds from now, I'm going to hit him with this haymaker that I set up by subconsciously fainting this whole time, right? And I think his corner was like, this is some Olympic level gold medalist shit he's doing. They're definitely giving the rounds. And I think there was no sense of urgency until the 6th or 7th round, where they definitely got the vibe like, hey, we might not be winning this.
Not even. I think like the 7th or 8th round.
The 8th round is when he really started
really
fucking.
started.
That was the best round in the fight, and the 12th.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the 11th was the best. I think
11th was good.
11th, Loma put on a clinic. Like it wasn't even. Like I don't think like Lopez hit any significant shots at all. Like or even
So-
anything.
Here's what I think about Lopez. I think he's actually a really high caliber fighter, despite how cringy and annoying he is and how young. I think, however, I think his greatest thing in this fight was that he did make adaptations, such as his father said, push him off at this angle when he does this, and catch him with the hook when he moves this way. And basically, he neutralized a lot of Loma's best techniques, but not to the extent that the commentators are like, oh, he's just an average man when you cut off his techniques. Shut up, you jealous
That
bitch.
just pissed me off.
That was
I
Bradley.
like, what?
That was 100% Bradley. I was like, shut the fuck up, you jealous motherfucker.
Commentators were low-key annoying.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
Bradley
I
was
can't- I
so
couldn't
fucking
stand
annoying.
listening to him.
Bradley
Yeah,
might
they
actually
were
get fired for that.
fucking-
Oh,
And I don't know. That was, in my opinion, it was like everything that's wrong with boxing. How that transpired. Because at that point, like essentially, if you're fighting and you win the first 7 rounds, you can coast the last 5.
yeah.
Like you could get the shit beat out of you the last 5.
It's a Mayweather strap.
Like you can hit the guy 1 time in the first 7 rounds and him not hit you at all, and then the guy can hit you like 500 times in the last 5.
still lose.
And it won't fucking matter if you
That-
don't get knocked out.
That
Like,
happened.
that's a problem. That's a fucking problem in my opinion if you can win using that strat.
That's what happened with De La Hoya versus Tito Trinidad.
Oh.
De La Hoya, he basically was like, oh, I won this fight. And so he didn't fight at all for the last 3 rounds. And they gave it to the other guy because, like, people were fucking annoyed with De La Hoya.
Yeah.
So, like, De La Hoya was so fucking pissed. And it's like, well, you were a bitch. For, like, 3-4 straight rounds, you literally ran and didn't throw a single punch because you thought you had it in the bag. Get fucking owned, bitch.
I think it should be scored on like I think the 10-9 system is fucking stupid.
10
I
point
think it
must,
should
yeah.
be like scored like on a scale of 10. So if like you just barely lose it, you get the 10 and the 9. But then like round 1, I wouldn't give that like a 10 to fucking Lopez and like a less to Loma. I think that's an even one because like neither of them did any damage to each other. Like I don't think you have to win every single, like there has to be a winner and loser of a round. I think it's stupid, and I think that like winning a round by punching one more time being equal to like losing a round and you get like almost knocked out, I don't think that is even at all. But that's kind of just why boxing frustrates me.
I mean, UFC uses the same system, but it doesn't have the same problems.
Yeah,
Typically. Huh?
that's what he said.
They... What happened? Oh, what about
He said,
MMA?
what about MMA?
The difference is that UFC is 5 rounds, so it's less likely for it to be a draw or anything. And
Is that
it's-
actually how it works? It's just like if you win the round, you get 10. If you lose, you get 9.
yeah, it's a 10-point must. So you must score 10 points. If the loser of the round gets knocked down, you could subtract a point. Now, if both people get knocked down, then you could still score 10-9 because it
It has to get 10. at
right.
least.
The only way to not get 10 is if someone gets knocked down and they end up winning the round, that's the only way to get a 9-9 round. If that makes sense. So the person that got knocked down was dominating the entire round, and he just got flash knocked down, got up and won the round. Kind of like Fury against Wilder. He got knocked down and still won that round. That's a 9-9 round.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, which I
welcome to my fucking world. That's what I've been dealing
so
with.
Many fights. Like I just recently started or finished watching all of Marvelous Marvin's fights.
Oh, okay. Good shit. Good shit.
I love the guy. He's probably like one of my favorites, just because of how intense he was at all times.
Fun fact.
Even his last fight against
Sugar Ray.
Shoot. Yeah, I think like that one was kind of BS too.
It was
personally. After watching that fight, I can't believe they gave it to Sugar Ray instead of him.
People lost their houses on that fight. They bet their houses.
Sugar gay?
Shut up.
Steady as stone.
Fucking
He's
TMZ.
also great, but I just don't think he had that fight at all.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's kind of the same situation where like you get a couple rounds and you're kind of
You're set.
yeah.
I
Even
think-
then, I think that was kind of a disgusting fight. I think.
I was just about to
Wasn't
say
even
that,
like
Dread.
one rounds.
I was just about to say that fun fact. Marvin Hagler actually changed his name legally to Marvelous Marvin
Marvelous
Hagler.
Marvin, yeah. So
Be-
that they have to say it on Fox.
So they have to say it on Fox. Yep.
Yep.
He legally changed his name to Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Dude, how fucking boss do you have to be to do that? Like, how much of
For
a...
his war stuff. Oh, I love it.
Dude, it's great.
Is Lopez kind of like Ryan Garcia, that like level of cockiness?
Yes.
Ugh.
Ryan Garcia is a
I don't
fucking
know anything about
bitch.
these two fighters. I'm not gonna lie.
Who, Loma or Teofimo?
Both of them.
Loma, okay, so here's why Loma's great. He has an amateur record of 400 plus fights and like 5 losses. Right?
Only one. I thought it was only one.
Or maybe one. I don't know. I
It's
think
only one.
maybe
Amateur or pro?
amateur. Right? So he was the most renowned. Him and Rigondeaux are the two most renowned amateur fighters of all time. Him and Loma, or Rigondeaux is from Cuba. Loma's from Ukraine. They both went to the Olympics. I think in the same years actually, but they're different weight classes. And they're the only two people to get 2 gold medals consecutive years, consecutive Olympics. Right? Nobody else has ever done that. And they actually fought each other, but Rigondeaux was too small. Just got fucking dominated. So Loma,
Made him quit.
yeah, basically, yeah, he did. Rigondeaux
yeah.
fucking
No, he did
bitched
make him
out.
quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mid fight.
Yeah, and Rigondeaux is like a fucking genius with boxing. He's just boring as fuck to watch. Now, so the reason why Loma is so special is because he has 400 amateur fights, that pedigree. He has 2 gold medals. He beat another dual gold medalist, and he's beaten 2 more gold medalists in different weight classes, right? He's also tied for the fastest acquisition of a title, which means, so his first fight was a tune-up fight as a professional, right? Because
That one he got robbed.
he did a tune-up fight, and then he fought Salido in his second fight,
okay.
and it was kind of a robbery. It was dirty boxing. There was a lot of illegal shit going on, and he lost. It's a muddy mark. He did that fight because he felt that was the easiest champion to fight, and he was going to be the fastest ever to acquire a belt. But because he lost that fight, he won it in his next fight, and he tied for fastest acquisition of a belt, right? Fastest to become a champion.
That's his one loss on his first round.
Prior to today, that was his first loss. Was his second fight.
Yeah.
And then he's
Your
also
second fight, you get a title. That's crazy.
he was close. And then
He should have gotten his first, to be honest. I
No,
saw
no.
that fight and
no, that first fight wasn't a title fight. That was a tune-up for the title fight, which was his second fight with Salido. His
but
second
that's
fight,
when he lost.
right?
I thought that was for the title as well. The first fight.
No, not the first. So the first fight he won. Second fight he lost. The one
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
lost was.
saying.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
The second one, which was his first like technical.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
Yeah. And
His one loss, he should have been a dub.
let me see, 365 and 1, 396 wins and 1 losses. His only loss avenged twice.
Yeah.
Wait, 365 versus 396. Those are 2 different numbers. Well, I know Rigondeaux has a similar record, but his record wasn't recorded as well in Cuba. You know, Stone Age. Anyway, The other thing about Loma is that he's like, I think he's the fourth person ever to get 3 belts in the weight classes he did, and tonight would have been the first ever to be undisputed at 135. And like his accolades are so fucking crazy, right?
Like
And
he only fights champions and people
basically,
who are like next in line to be champions.
yeah,
essentially.
he only fights top 2 fighters. Basically his whole career except for his very first fight. His very first fight, he fought a top 5 person.
He learned Ukrainian dance.
Yeah.
Yep. During the fight, you heard about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He started off as a dancer. If you see his training regimen,
is crazy.
yep.
Yeah.
He's doing mathematical shit. He has the
super
tennis ball attached to his cap, and he punches it. It's like attached by a bungee string, so he keeps attacking it.
reflex things?
Yeah, but it's attached to his head, and he's forced to move around.
Yeah.
He does like a whole bunch of shit like in handstand position that like boxers do standing normally. He does so many crazy things, and it's all to train his mental. Like one of the things he does is specifically for making sure his eyes don't get tired in a fight. It's to hand-eye coordination, plus his eyes are always active. It's fucking interesting. But yeah.
You can tell he's the better fighter
Overall, yeah, his pedigree really showed. Like I said, he's at his physical limit at this weight class. Like every guy he fought except for one was actually a challenge in this weight class, and that's just because he's literally the smallest guy at 135.
Yeah. By far. Like it's so obvious to see. Like when sometimes when he was behind Lopez, like you just can't see him behind him.
So silhouetted, like, bro. He ties the record with Sansak Ma for winning a world title in the fewest professional fights, winning the WO featherweight. Yeah, nobody knows who that guy is though. He's probably from like fucking Thailand, where a lot of fights are fucking rigged. There's a guy named Chris John.
Honest, boxing, most fights are kind of rigged. You can't.
Let me just say, when the fights are fucking scored fair, like really well, damn, it's a good time in boxing. Like,
yeah.
Man, there was one fight, Paul Williams versus Carlos Quintana, right? And the HBO commentators were obviously trying to gas up Paul Williams as the next best thing. 6'2", 147 pounder. He would run 10 miles every morning to maintain that weight.
That does not sound
he would throw like
Anorexia.
he was skinny as fuck. The sad thing about his story is that right before one of his championship fights, he got into a motorcycle accident. Now he's in a wheelchair. Anyway, back it up. Paul Williams fought Carlos Quintana, and the HBO commentators were like on his dick. It was fucking Max Kellerman, Jim Lampley were like, "Oh, he's winning every round," but everybody, while we were watching, were like, "What the fuck? How are they giving him every round? Quintana's actually beating this guy's ass." And dude, justice was served. The judges saw the fight correctly. It was a landslide for Quintana, and they're like, "Whoa, Paul Williams upset. How did that happen?" Because you guys are fucking biased. They do that shit.
Dude.
Get the fuck out of here. Dude, that fight felt so good. And then the rematch, Quintana got knocked out in the first round, so they kind of like talk like it never happened.
Yeah.
It was fucked up how they never gave him the rubber match. Fucking asshats. Anyway. But when that shit happens, when it's done right, it feels so good. It's too much money to be made in the wrong ways.
Oh, way too much. Honestly, I'm surprised when people aren't in jail. Like,
yeah.
From rigging sports in general, like the NBA is definitely rigged. Boxing is so obviously rigged some of the time, and then like, I'm sure the reason why the scorecards were so crazy today was because I'm sure there was some fucking margin that had to be met. If the fight was too close, then certain people didn't win certain amounts of money.
Mayweather bet $6,500. He said just a drop in the bucket, and he won like $25,000 for betting that much on Teofimo.
Why did he bet such a little amount for him?
I don't know.
It's almost like
And
putting
then-
a penny in a like.
And then he took a selfie of himself with like $1 million in cash on a table.
Yeah, it's like the man has an $18 million watch. Like, what are you doing betting $6,500?
Oh, I see, Jed.
Like, what was that?
Oh no, I was saying I see what Jed said. My bad.
That's like such a small amount of money for him. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
He makes that much on interest in a day. He has money even, like,
Nope. You know he doesn't,
in
dude. He's from
he
the
puts in
hood.
a checking account and he earns like 0.5%.
Did you notice
That's a
that they played
day's worth of
background
interest.
noise? Yeah, the funny thing about the background noise is that it's generated by people who watch ESPN on their website. So like
Is it
they
really?
yeah, so what they've been doing, they didn't do it this time exactly the same, but they would do like you go to a website and you could watch the fight live there and it would turn on your face cam and audio if you give it the permission and you could like cheer on the fighters
Oh my god.
and
Yeah, I mean, you have the fake fans at the NBA
yeah,
finals and
it
everything.
was similar to that, but they didn't really do much with the video aspect. So that a lot of that audio is actually people live reacting, but
they
it's
have to pick who
delayed.
they're rooting for, so they were
Yeah.
actively picking when they said Lopez and when they said Loma.
So and then I think because there were some errors, I think they like took that, they lowered the volume of everybody, and then they just layered old fight volume on top, like old fight white noise on top of those. Yeah, it's so fucking
What
cringy.
the fuck is going on?
Bro,
I think they pre-record some of that shit, and then the fight's delayed by a couple seconds so they can put the right stuff in the right places.
I didn't even think of that because there has to be a
Damn, I
delay.
can't imagine being the audio engineer for that.
You want me to what? It's like
Wait, how much time?
Well, I'm sure they gave him a couple seconds, and like if you see somebody doing good, they're just like, "Fuck it, put Loma's name out there now." Or that, I mean,
Like a
to be
soundboard.
honest, that could have happened an hour ago. That fight until when we actually saw it, like when it was
damn
aired.
conspiracy theory.
That's
You think
true.
it's you
Well,
think
I mean,
there's a
what,
stunt
ESPN
double for
people
Loma?
are there. There a couple of fighters are there. Like, who's gonna say?
You-
Like, if they're just like, "Yo, don't tell anybody," but we're we're fighting now. We're gonna air it in 30 minutes so we can put the right audio over the right.
Don't
parts.
tell anybody,
Yeah.
dude. Now that I think about it, Andre Ward, he looked a little different, like someone was wearing a mascot suit instead of being, instead of the real Andre Ward.
Exactly.
Andre Ward's pretty sick if you ever watch his fights. He only had one fight that I thought he actually lost, but
When did he fight?
he
Was
retired in like 2016 or 2017. He fought against Kovalev. Kovalev was in his prime, and Andre Ward was kind of dodging him. And then the first
Yeah.
fight, I think Kovalev won. That's the only time I question Andre Ward, but everything else, he's so fucking sick in boxing. He's so clean. He's like Mayweather, but like more action.
Gotcha. I mean, honestly, I think Mayweather's a very satisfying boxer to watch.
Yeah, I
Because
hate
of
to admit it.
How like I did. It took me a long time to admit that too, because I kind of hated
'Cause
his
you're
guts for
racist?
a long time. No, because of how cocky he is. I can't stand cocky people in sports.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I can get that.
Like I watched
I
it for
wouldn't
so
admit it.
long, and at this point, I'm just convinced that like at least a good portion of his cockiness is a mask to make a
Oh,
shit
for
ton
sure.
of money.
He's really good at
Because
it.
he is really good at it, and he's made like that's what made him all his money. Like when
Yeah.
he became,
Money
instead of Pretty
Mayweather.
Boy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Money, yeah.
Yeah. No, I
I
agree.
mean, that's when he started getting like billion-dollar fights.
And he
crazy
backed
shit
up
like
all the
that.
talk except for knockouts, right? The only
Yeah.
the only knockout he actually called that was true, Ricky Hatton and Conor
Yeah.
McGregor. Those were the only two. He said he was gonna knock both those fuckers out. Everybody else, he was fucking lying.
Well, I mean, the Hatton fight was just like that's the last time he had to actually like try, because after that point, then he was the most hated man on the earth.
Oh, I see what you
you
mean.
know,
In terms of character.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter if he knocks anybody else out. He knocked out the one person, made the UK hate him, then made everybody else hate him with how
That was
cocky
it.
he was.
That was it.
Yeah.
Nobody else to like him.
He's like, I got a country to hate me. Like most of them will
That's
they'll
it.
tune into my fights.
I
and make a
never
shit
even
ton
thought of it
money.
like that. That is exactly De La Hoya was like the start of Money Mayweather, and
Mhm.
then Ricky Hatton was like the fucking nail in the coffin. He's now Money Mayweather instead of Pretty Boy Floyd. I never thought about that, dude.
Oh yeah. No, I was watching it. And I'm like, this man's a fucking genius, or whoever told him to do this is a fucking
Yeah,
genius.
to
because-
turn heel like that.
Yeah, because like as soon as like you just got two big demographics in boxing to hate you,
Yeah.
and like will pay to watch you get beat up.
Yep.
Whether
Dude,
you
that's
get beat up or not,
Everybody
they'll pay
paid
to root
Yep.
against you.
and the way he played the Pacquiao fight was so fucked up, and yet look how
Yeah.
much money it generated.
That really, I'm still disappointed about that too.
Yeah, Pacquiao. I gotta be. Can I be real with you guys for a second?
Of course.
Pacquiao, man, I'm scared he's gonna pop one day. They're gonna find out he's been on PEDs. Look at how fucking big his head is, dude. How do you put on so much muscle so fast? His mandible is so fucking huge.
He has a look like he's been taking like HGH or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But at the same time, it could just be natural because like there are a ton of crazy like power lifters and stuff like that
Nick.
who were born with like just because I trust me, Pacquiao's hands like his fingers look too thick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like they look a little like stubbly, but it's because they're like so wide.
Nick.
And
He
that's just
started off at 108 pounds.
Yeah. And what did he move up to? What was his last thing he fought? Because he went up like what 5 weight classes at least?
8.
8? Oh, son of a bitch.
108, 112, 116, 122, 126, 130, 135.
140? Yeah.
135, 140, 147. I think he skipped 140. I don't think he fought. No, he fought David Diaz in 140. Okay, no, he has 8 belts in 8 different divisions, but he's fought like 10 divisions. He fought
That's
David
insane,
Diaz at
though.
135 or 140. Ricky Hatton was at either 140 or 147. Mayweather was at 147. Cotto was at 144, which is a catch weight. It's not a real weight class.
Yeah.
They just agreed to it. And then he fought Joshua Clottey at 150. Bro, fuck him.
Honestly, that's insane though to think about. Like he fought against an undefeated person 40 pounds above his like comfortable
Starting
weight.
Yeah.
Like
50 pounds of muscle, what's the big deal?
Yeah, and dude, the jump, he got popular at 130, right? That's where he first started having success. That's where he first like really. I think he became champion at 126 first.
And how tall is he?
5'6" or 5'7". So
Like, see, that's a more natural weight than the 6'2", 140.
yeah, he's been fighting since he was 10. Dude, he started fighting because his dad ate his dog. You know that?
What?
Pacquiao had a pet dog, and his dad ate it because they didn't have any food. His dad cooked it up for food, so Pacquiao ran away from home, and
I mean, Pacquiao's
a boxing gym took it in.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Good story.
That's 100% true. I can't make that up, otherwise I get canceled. He's like 5'3", Pacquiao. He said he's from the Philippines. He's 5'3". Bitch, don't just assume. Actually measure him. I think he's 5'6".
Measuring?
Get your fucking
Right now.
get your
I
measuring
mean, he's
tape out.
donated most of his money now to the Philippines.
His dad killed his dog and served it to him. I don't know if Pacquiao actually ate. The story's a little fuzzy, but
He's 5'5".
5'5". Dude, okay, here's why I'm worried he's gonna pop one day is because he's like 41 or 42 now, and he just knocked out Keith Thurman, who's in his prime, 147 pounder who hits a fucking hard. He knocked him down in the second round and fucked him up for the majority of the fight. Like, how do you have this power at 40? And like, I don't know. Yeah, like it doesn't make
Honestly,
sense to keep that speed and
I
power.
get what you're saying too. I think he might not be just because there are a couple genetic disorders that lend yourself.
Oh, so he's a
towards
freak.
Pretty much, because like there's this pretty famous Russian guy who had the disorder that was essentially called like the Hercules gene,
Yeah.
and because of it, like his arms in particular were just like oversized for his body, and also he had more muscle fiber than an average person, and also less myostatin, so just the ability to put on more muscle. And I mean, the guy holds like a shit ton of records in like curling and stuff like that. He could crush a walnut with his fingers.
Right.
Holy.
Yeah, like he was a monster, and most of that was just because he was born with the ability to grow more muscle naturally, and also because he had more muscle fibers. His muscle fibers are more dense than an average person, and it's
Damn.
happened a couple times. It's rare, but it's not out of the question, especially because performance enhancements can only take you so far. You know,
Yeah,
even if
big
you're
nose.
40. I've done my research.
Nick's trying to get in the black market for that shit.
I mean, what the fucking what was the
Don't be jealous.
UFC fight the other day? Who did Adesanya fight? I can't remember.
Paulo Costa.
Paulo Costa. He was on steroids
Dude.
for that fight.
Dude, yeah.
It's not even close. Not even.
Dude,
close.
everybody's been trying to fucking wait for him to pop. Like, every day, everybody's like, is Paulo still natty? Shit, there's no way. And all these bodybuilders are trying to defend him and shit, but they're like, but yeah, he looks a little too good to be a fighter. He looks a little too fucking thick.
Man, you don't put on that weight punching and shit like that. You don't put on that kind of muscle in those places like that.
And he walks around like 210, and he cuts down to fucking 170.
He definitely took stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, the sad thing is, I think most fighters take stuff because it is so ridiculously easy to pass a drug test if you're on performance-enhancing drugs. Like,
I've heard about it.
I know they randomly task quotations around that in the UFC, but like, if you have even a sliver of an idea when it's happening, it's so easy to pass drug tests. Like, it's out of your system faster than like THC and anything like that. It's so easy to just dodge a test.
I say let everybody take whatever the fuck they want. And just fucking let these guys be gladiators, fucking cracking walnuts in each other's skulls with their fingers.
No, it's actually in bodybuilding. There's untested and tested bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And the tested is crazier. Like, the tested people are on crazier drugs than the untested people.
Yo, this hydroxychloroquine with Windex, bro, this shit makes you buff.
No, it's true. Like, the tested league has more drug usage than the untested.
I believe it.
But they just know how to get around it because, like, they've been doing it probably since they played high school football or some shit.
Yeah, and I think another part is that there's like less consequences for the people who are allowed to take them. They won't take risky shit that's gonna fucking give them a limp at fucking 40, you know? Like,
yeah.
Or like, you know, fuck up their skin, make it look like sandpaper for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. No, it's actually it's frustrating because, like, I mean, John Jones stuff I thought was so stupid.
It's so obvious, dude.
Nanograms or some
A
shit.
picogram.
Yeah, picogram.
Either picto or pico.
Like, whichever one it was.
Yeah,
like, nothing you can take in that amount is going to have any effect on your body.
But I mean, there's traces. That was the point of the argument. You know what I mean? Like, people were like freaking out over, like, it was in his system at some point to the point where, like, now it's just now almost undetectable.
Yeah. But I mean, the sad thing is, actually, I think that he wasn't on anything, because usually people who are on stuff that they get caught for know when it's out of their system. Like, I think that was just the case of it either being
Dick pill.
or just an accidental, like, inclusion. Like, if he takes a pre-workout,
I get you.
That shit's not FDA approved at all.
I get you.
If, like, they're making another product, some gets in, they don't give a fuck because they're not liable at the end of the day because they don't have anything approved. And,
What's
like,
up,
if
Mochi?
you're taking stuff, you're gonna know when it's completely out of your system. Like, if you're undefeated in the UFC, you're gonna know when stuff's out of your system to, like, the complete extent.
Dude, Dredd is saying they let Brock Lesnar fight without being in the 4-month drug pool. And then they were accusing Izzy because he grew a boob. You saw that? He had gynecomastia in one chest.
And, like, a quarter of guys get that.
What are you trying to say, Nick? I'm not trying to get defensive, though. Mochi, wait, you just followed? You didn't follow before? Welcome back.
But honestly, Brock Lesnar is how they kind of treat most of their top-level athletes. It's just they, like, kind of got put in a weird situation, so they had to admit they didn't let him get drug tested, and then they did drug test him after the fact, and are like, oh, he was on stuff. But they made their money, so they don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they made their money, so they don't care.
Yeah. No. Oh, no. I say let all these dudes take all their fucking drugs. I want violence. His humor. You've been here before, Mochi.
That,
Sorry, go ahead.
The most damage that Lopez did, in my opinion, was a headbutt to
Oh.
Loma.
And he cut himself.
Yeah.
Ah, my own eye got cut.
Damn it.
Hey Mochi, thank you for the lemon.
I
Thank you
mean,
for the
what,
follow. It's all
UFC
good.
1, go back
I
to
don't have a
that.
face cam now
You're in a
because I had to
boxing
unplug my
ring.
camera.
You fight like what was it?
And
You
I
fight
almost
like
lost
8
my
fights
voice
in one
watching
night,
boxing.
back to back to back.
Who, George Foreman?
Blood stain on the floor, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
you're talking about George
UFC,
Foreman? Oh, UFC
no,
every
like
night.
UFC 1.
Yeah.
Like when they were getting started, they had like their tournaments because they were trying to see what
Yeah.
was the best martial arts style. So you had like a tournament in one night of people fighting and then fighting again, like the next
Like
after
30
the
minutes
other 3
later.
people fight.
Dude,
Yeah.
George Foreman fought
Oh,
5 different guys in one
Yep.
night. Because he
To try
lost.
and get back to Muhammad.
Yeah,
Yep.
he lost to Muhammad Ali, and he had to prove his manliness. So he went out, picked five boxers that weren't even ready to fight, fought them all the same night, while having Muhammad Ali on the
There,
fucking
yeah.
commentary table talking shit to him. It's the most
It didn't
cartoony
come
thing.
out good for him though.
Nope, he
It
looks so
sounds
dumb.
impressive, but if you watch it, it's like, oh shit, you made it worse.
Yep, it just everybody's like, what's wrong with this guy?
Honestly, George Foreman is the most insane. Like, if there's one boxer besides maybe Mike Tyson, I wouldn't want to like ever step in the ring with. It's him. He was insane.
Yeah, I agree. He was.
Like
Him coming back so old and just fucking people up was sick.
Yeah, when he was young, like
Ali versus the judo guy. Do you know about that?
Oh, the laying on his back. Yeah, I know that one.
Oh my god, dude, LT. Let me set this up for you. Imagine if Conor McGregor versus Mayweather was okay. Conor McGregor could do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in this boxing match, and as soon as the bell rings, Conor McGregor just lays on his back and he's like, "Come here, bro. Come here. I'm a leg lock you, bro. What's up?" That's exactly what happened to Muhammad Ali for all 12 rounds of the fight. The guy was on his legs, on his back.
Just scoot towards him.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was the first ever MMA match, yeah, dude. Oh man, how you been, Mochi? You been good? I'm a VTuber now. That's why I have this Saitama,
I know you said you
picture.
like the heavyweight
I literally don't have my face cam.
I have not actually. Now to think about it.
He was a monster. Like legitimately, like
I think he's like
I
one of
don't
the only boxers that I haven't seen anything from actually.
like if Muhammad Ali wasn't there, I don't think he would have ever lost. I mean, what do you think, David? I don't think anybody besides what Muhammad Ali did to him could have beaten him. We can hear.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I don't think George Foreman would have lost if Muhammad Ali didn't come to fight him and beat him ever. I mean, maybe when he was like super old, but you know, he would have had his undefeated streak in his prime with his multiple belts probably. Yeah. Oh yeah. In what was that, 1 round or was that 2 rounds? That was yeah. He beat everybody that Muhammad Ali ever lost to, like within 2 rounds, essentially.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had that much power. Like essentially, if he hit you, that's it. And I mean, he came back when he was, what, I think 45, and he won the heavyweight title after he retired for like 10 years. He came back and he won the title because he got one good hit on the guy, and that's how powerful he was.
So he's before Muhammad Ali and stuff, right?
No, Muhammad Ali was at the end of his career when Foreman was starting, and Muhammad Ali came back to fight him one time, and then George Foreman wanted to fight him again, but he never did fight him again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he makes grills. Fast forward a
The
couple.
girls are cool.
The grills are fucking sick, dude. The grills stay.
It's so funny seeing the change in his personality from
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he was young to when he came back his second time. Because like when he was young, he was like, "I'm gonna kill somebody in the ring, so people take me serious," and
Yeah.
he meant it.
Yeah.
And then he came back and he's like, "Nope, I'm a salesperson. I
Dude.
run a church."
He had
I
a
like grills now.
he had a fro, a thick mustache. He was built like a fucking monster.
Like a bull.
He was
Yeah,
like
he was like
6'4" or 5, just one punch knockout power, right? And then his life just fucking changed when he lost, and he was like, "All right, now I'm gonna shave my head. I'm gonna be bald. I'm gonna be 40 and fighting." Like, what a sick change.
Just like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson like has fucking doves now in his house or something crazy.
Yeah, dude. He keeps doves like 100%. That's not
Yeah.
even a joke.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I think he actually imported a pet tiger, and then they used it in the movie, The Hangover.
Man, I honestly,
Who's gonna say no to Mike, dude?
and I'm disappointed that like, we kind of missed out on a lot of Mike Tyson's prime years.
Yeah.
And how good he could have been.
I remember being a kid, and everybody was talking about him biting Holyfield's ear. So I caught that much, but I wasn't that into boxing back then. I
Even
was a
knew
child.
about that before, like even when I was younger.
Yeah.
It's such
But-
like a staple thing.
No, like what when he was 20.
Fuck
Is when
Don
he-
King.
When did he lose to Buster Douglas? Like when he was 20, right? He was like 20 or 21.
He was
No, not-
really young.
But he, like, if he would have kept going from his first fight, like even up until before the Buster Douglas fight, if he would have kept progressing, insane. I think he might have. I think it could pretty safely say he would be the best heavyweight ever. Like just pure boxing wise.
I mean, how old is he
'Cause-
now?
56, I think.
If he's old.
It's like mid 50s. Why the fuck you gonna ask me a question? You're gonna look it up anyway, dude. Just trust me. I was close. I was close.
No, you're wrong though.
I was close.
Have you seen his fights, LT?
Mike Tyson's, yeah, some of them.
You can watch like his first 10 like, 2 minutes, probably.
Yep.
Honestly,
I've watched a decent amount of the highlights and stuff like that.
But his first 15 fights, I think he finished 14 of them in the first round or something crazy
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
That counts, yeah.
Oh, the longest one he was in was like the third or fourth round. He knocked that guy out too. Like
That's so
just
insane. I'd
how
be so
fast-
terrified, bro.
how fast he was. Like if you gave Lomachenko 100 pounds, like that's kind of what he looked like fighting.
Two
other heavyweights.
Lomachenkos stacked on each other.
Yeah.
On his
But
shoulders.
You just expand Lomachenko to the side because I mean, Mike Tyson was short. He was like
Short
5'10"
and
or
thick.
something like that,
Yeah.
He's 5'10", yeah.
and he was like just a square, but he was so fucking fast and had so much power.
Mike
So terrible.
Mike Tyson lost it when his father figure / coach
Yeah,
died. Yeah.
Cus D'Amato.
And then
And
he ended
his
up carrying
other,
a brick
uh,
of coke around for his personal use. Dude, that is 100% true. Mike was so fucking coked out of his mind.
Which is sad.
Yeah. Wasted
His
talent.
whole backstory's sad.
Mhm.
Mike Tyson's,
Yeah.
like how he grew up and then everything, and then
He owns doves now, dude. And he has a face tat. Don't fuck
He
with him.
does, man. He's happy, bro.
he deserves to be happy. And
Yeah.
recently, I've been because of what's going to happen soon with him and Roy Jones. I've been watching his fights,
Bruh.
and Roy Jones is a gorgeous fighter as well.
Old Roy Jones. Roy Jones, like
Oh, yeah.
3 years ago,
In his-
got knocked out by a jab. Cold.
When he was chiseled,
Yeah, yeah.
and like,
Like rap career, Roy.
Love that word.
Pre-rap career.
yeah, when he was in his prime, like, he was nasty.
Dude, I watched him versus what's his name? Tarver. When Tarver was like, where you gonna run now, Roy? No excuses. Like, dude, because of that fight, now people aren't allowed to say anything to each other in the ring when the ref holds them, because Tarver said so much shit to him and got in his head and knocked him the fuck out. That was like his first big loss.
Damn.
Those were good fights. I remember watching that live like, oh shit!
I remember. I mean, the biggest one I've seen, well, the one that's put the most impression on me so far is, I don't know who it was against. I can't remember, when he dislocated the guy's jaw and like gave him a seizure.
Oh
You know what I'm
shit!
talking about?
No, I don't. What?
Bro, look it up. Look up like Roy Jones Jr. craziest knockout. The guy's like, he hits him, his like jaw is unhinged, and the guy's eyes are rolled back. I swear,
Damn,
it's
dude.
insane.
Relax a little bit.
The one for me was when he punched the guy and just fucking killed him.
Bro, it's crazy. He hit him and he like walked away, and then they go in on the guy's face, and you're like, what the fuck? Did this guy just get exercised? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, the craziest was when he was like, "You're already dead," and then the guy died 10 minutes later.
Holy shit.
Bro,
I'm not even kidding. Look up the video. It's insane.
I'll have to look it up later, dude. That shit,
I wanna look
I
it up
didn't even
now. I'm
know.
taking away.
How did I not know about this?
Just look up like Roy Jones Jr. crazy knockout.
Dude,
If you're
the
like, Roy
behind the
Jones gives a
hand,
guy a
or
seizure.
the hands behind the
Sorry.
back knockout,
Oh yeah.
or knockdown. I think that was against
The taunt.
Tony, James Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah.
Tony was a badass back then.
Yeah, he was good too.
Now he's just fat.
I know.
Porno?
I think so. Yeah, it is. Yep.
Here we go.
Oh, dude, man, you know whose career I love?
So bad.
Yeah, it's a shame his fights are like in that middle ground of
VHS
yeah.
transitioning to DVD. A career. Oh well, Nick and LT required viewing. Diego Corrales versus Castillo, the first fight.
Okay.
Watch it. It's the greatest fight of all time. That or the most action-packed fight might be.
Holy shit. Holy
I was waiting for it. Was I wrong?
They just zoom in on it.
Isn't that crazy? His brain had to reboot. He was like, what just happened to me?
Damn, you're evil,
How did
dude.
you fall over like that?
You're a fucking sinner, dude. Laughing at some dude dying. You're a fucking
I'm
sinner,
pretty sure
dude.
he lived.
Dude, a minute and a half, and he turned his brain off, bro.
A crazy fight that I just saw was Hagler and Hearns.
Oh, the first 3 rounds?
Yeah.
It was a 3-round fight that felt like it was like
Yeah.
a year long. That's one of my
That
favorite
was
quick fights.
Crazy.
There was that
I mean-
one,
They just got in the center and started slugging.
Yep.
It's so good.
And Hearns was like, "Oh, we about to do this?" Like Hagler knew exactly what he was gonna do. Hearns was like, "Oh, okay, I'll join. I'm about it." That was the era, dude. The fucking
Yeah, that
Big
was-
Four. Oh my god. And then
I just rewatched this clip, dog. Holy shit. He gets punched, and Roy just steps backwards, and Art just like, it looks like somebody just fucking pushed him over.
Yeah.
Crazy. He gets folded, bro. Holy shit. Did y'all see that UFC knockout? The dude that like
Oh, the back kick.
the kick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was nasty.
that shit,
Crazy.
bro. That's my new fucking move. I was just telling my chat that if someone comes in to rob a bank while I'm fucking depositing lemons, oh hold up, hold my leg, boom.
one leg.
Like the
Dude, the fact that like the guy caught the leg with enough like fucking opposing
Strength to
force.
hold up his body weight.
Yeah.
Enough for him to
He
get
just
himself
held
knocked out.
He just held him there.
Just-
I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Is he using my foot as a stepping stool? What? As a step?
When does Khabib fight against
Next
Poirier,
weekend.
right?
No. Gaethje.
No, it's
The guy who
Gaethje,
knocked out
sorry.
Tony Ferguson. That's next weekend, I believe, right, Judd? Judd's our resident UFC guy right now when I don't know shit. One of the best fight ever is still Sugar Ray versus Roberto Duran. The No Mas fight? Or, wait,
the first one.
The first
The
fight?
first one went all the way.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was a decision.
15 rounder. It was a 15 rounder back
Yeah.
when fights used to be 15 rounds, LT. You know that shit?
Yeah, I know.
And too many people started like having serious brain damage. Yeah, dude, there was Salvador Sanchez versus Wilfredo Gomez. Wilfredo Gomez retired with 46 wins, 44 by knockout, right? And he had 2 losses. One of them was Salvador Sanchez. Dude, that fight, they were so fucking. It was like round 14. And Wilfredo Gomez had to be carried from the center of the ring by his corner back to the corner. Like, they were both so dead on their feet. The bell rang, their arms dropped, and their fucking corners ran up and dragged them back to the corner.
That's great, though.
Yeah. Those guys were fucking killers.
Yeah, that's like that's a fight. That's like you're literally putting everything on the line.
It's crazy. And like winning by decision there, like the point system makes sense for a 15 rounder, not a 12 rounder. I think is the biggest argument anybody can make. But dude. Okay, so if you want just nonstop action, you want to watch Arturo Gatti versus Mickey Ward. Arturo Gatti, rest in peace. He's dead now.
Gotti.
I believe so, or Gatti.
Okay.
They have a trilogy fight. They did not stop fighting. They did not stop throwing punches from beginning bell to the end bell. It's 3 fights, fucking epic shit. I think the first 2 are the best. Mickey Ward was like some nobody. Gotti was an up and comer.
Mm-hmm.
He ended up fighting Mayweather and getting fucking destroyed. And then the other big fight that you have to see, which is probably the greatest fight in my opinion, and a lot of people would agree it's like the fight of the last 2 decades at least, is Castillo, as you would pronounce it, versus Corrales. That shit has it all. The drama, the fucking knockdowns, the fucking brutality, the fucking storyline, everything about that fight is just so fucking perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I still got a lot. I'm trying to catch up on a lot of fights.
Watch.
A lot.
I'm telling you, when I first got into boxing, I got in because of Miguel Cotto, who is really fucking good.
Yeah.
I got in because of Miguel Cotto, and then like 2 weeks after, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start watching boxing. I commit to this. That fight happened. Diego Corrales versus I forgot Castillo's first name. Bro, I'm telling you, that shit solidified me as a boxing fan. That was the fight that did it. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, no, never missing boxing again.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, that's a banger. You right? Judd knows the sauce. That shit.
The sauce.
Even the highlights alone of that fight, like, tells such a crazy fucking
What are
story.
the names again? Because I know I'm gonna forget.
Corrales versus Castillo, which is Castillo to you uncultured motherfuckers.
Hey, I know this stuff.
Castillo?
Castillo?
Is that Italian?
Dude, if you want the best fights, it's gonna sound fucked up, but just get 2 Hispanics in the ring. And just like like get 2
I mean,
2 Hispanics
who was it?
south of 147 pounds. And you're guaranteed it.
South of
Marquez versus any Hispanic. Juan Manuel Marquez. That's a career you need to watch. He's my second favorite boxer of all time. There's
Who was the guy who fought De La Hoya and was talking about his wife and everything, and then De La Hoya knocked him out? In
Mayorga. He had
Yeah.
like colored hair and he was drinking beer and smoking cigarettes at the press conference.
Yeah, he had like all the scars. He's like, these are real scars.
Yeah. That's Mayorga. That guy is such a big shit talker. He's my hero.
I mean, I thought De La Hoya was more intimidating in that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
The lawyer fucked
he
him
was
up,
like
dude.
talking shit, and then De La Hoya was like, "You disrespected the 2 things that matter." The most." And I was like, "Oh fuck."
Bro,
It's over.
Yeah.
Mayorga has. There's no reason he should be fighting for a belt ever. He shit talked his way to like 19 different championship opportunities. I am not even exaggerating. And he only won like once. De La Hoya.
That's great.
How do you get to that spot?
De La Hoya. I want to say Mosley as well. He fought Vernon Forrest, I think. Winky Wright, maybe. He definitely fought Cotto. He fought fucking Tito Trinidad. Like, dude, the list of championship caliber fights that he took that he got fucking beat down for talking shit. Like,
He's like a less successful Mayweather.
he's
He's like, I can talk this shit, but I can't really do the ring stuff.
and he was wild, just throwing fucking crazy haymakers all the time. And he would show up to the weigh-in smoking a cigarette. Like, dude, you're supposed to be cutting weight and you have a cigarette in your goddamn mouth.
They just pick him up off the street every couple of weeks.
Like, hey, I got a couple thou for you.
Like, you're gonna be fighting this guy.
Okay.
The stare down when De La Hoya slaps
I like
They
it.
pay him.
the
they
gay
give him a
F
pack
word
of
in his
cigarettes
mouth.
as his payment.
That's enough for me. Dude, he talks so much shit. And it's not even good shit talk. It's just crude as fuck. He's always
Yeah.
talking about their wives. Dude, with Cotto was fucking scary. He talked shit about Cotto, and Cotto sat there in silence. Didn't say a goddamn word to him. And then knocked him out in the 12th. There was like 13 seconds left on the clock, and he got knocked the fuck out. And Mayorga, when he got hit really hard, he looks down at his hand. He's like, I broke it. It's like, dude, you got hit so hard in the fucking face you thought you broke your hand. And then he quit, and there was like 1 second left in the fight. And it happened to him like 3 fights back to back. He lost in the absolute last second of the fight.
Damn.
His career is fucking... Oh. A fag is a cigarette, right.
Oh, stupid.
He slaps it out of his mouth. I forgot he slapped the cigarette out of Mayorga's mouth. I was like, wait, why? Is he gay, Dredd? I was like, wait, why did Dredd say that? That word doesn't mean gay people. I forgot he's British. Dude. Who else is fucking
Yeah, but LT,
hilarious?
if you haven't seen like Hearns versus
It's an all-time great versus Hagler.
yeah, Marvelous Marvin. That's an amazing one. It's only 3 rounds, so you know,
It's
10 minutes and you're done.
it's the most, dude.
Marvelous Marvin.
You're fucking
Yeah.
stressed after watching those 3 rounds. Like, you're gonna be sweating.
Especially because Hearns like had a streak of knockouts leading up to that.
yeah.
And
Hearns,
so
he's a
he-
fucking hitman.
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Yeah.
I mean, once like when Marvelous Marvin started just eating those punches, it was like, what the fuck?
That one knockout, that is crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it, David. Hold on. I'm gonna
So,
send it to you
yeah,
real quick.
link it, and I'll watch it in a little bit. Dude, I'm trying to think I'm trying to think of like crazy shit that you should also know. Oh, the dude that, whose fight was it? I think it was a heavyweight fight. I think it was Hasim Rahman versus either Riddick Bowe or some dude from like Ukraine. Listen, in the middle of the fight, which was already controversial because there was so much bad behavior between the two fighters, a guy fell in from the ceiling in a fucking air glider, like a parachute air glider, landed in, and I think a riot broke loose.
He
And then-
landed, like in the ring too. Like,
Yeah,
not even
and
just, like,
people-
in the stadium. He landed in the
Yeah,
ring.
and then
I know
people
what you're
dragged
talking
him out
about.
and started beating his ass with a chair. And then a chair went flying and hit one of the best referees, hit him right in the fucking back of his head, and he's like, "What the fuck did I get hit for?" It made no goddamn sense. The dude was in a paragliding, like, he had a fucking suit with a giant fan built in his back and a parachute, and he somehow landed in the ring.
Flying squirrel?
Bro, you have to look at it. It makes no sense. Like, it looks like he belongs in water. You know those big gliders in the water?
Yeah.
It's no joke. It's like a giant fan on his back. He just fell in the ring. And people are like, wait, is this motherfucker serious?
beat his ass.
Yeah, the mob took him and whooped his ass for no reason.
That's so funny.
And then, like, I think that was the same time when Jim Lampley, like, the camera pans out and it's Jim Lampley all alone at the top of the stadium. He's like, there's a riot that broke loose and I gotta find my daughter. And he just throws the mic and just, like, jumps into the pile of people. It's like, wait, what? It's the most confusing moment of boxing history. It was so ridiculous it was thought to be set up. Yeah, dude, it made no fucking sense. Edwin Valero? Oh, Edwin Valero. The story of Edwin Valero, he was a big supporter of the communist regime in Venezuela, I think. He had Chavez's face tattooed to his chest. This guy came out of nowhere. He trained in Japan for like 15 years in a team called Team Taiken, right? They trained him to be a boxer puncher. He knocked out everybody in the first round for like 17 fights straight. And then the one fight where the guy had a good chin, he went like 6 rounds straight. And they're like, people were like, this is the best boxer I've ever seen. Like, his boxing ability, he didn't need to rely on his power. His boxing ability was so next level, but there was a screw loose in his head because he was like...
You're saying Edwin Valero is this
Yes,
guy?
yes, Edwin Valero. So then Edwin Valero, he has this like big fight and people are talking about putting him against Pacquiao, and like Bob Arum was protecting Pacquiao because he was afraid that this kid might actually hurt Pacquiao, right? It might actually knock out Pacquiao and ruin his legacy, right? This was when Pacquiao was starting to pop off in the 130, 135 weight divisions. And then suddenly he's in jail. And it was like, what? Why is Edwin Valero in jail? And they found, it's because they found his wife dead. And they were like, the only suspect can be you. You're the only one near her. So they have him in jail, and then they leave him alone for like an hour or something like that. When they come back, he found a way to hang himself. And he was just hung and dead. And it was this, he was like, no joke, perfect knockout record. He had some of the sickest boxing. Like, I remember watching him. He fought like 4 or 5 times in a year against ranked opponents and made easy work out of them. People were like, this guy is a freak of nature. And then he just...
I mean, was it him or was it a setup to like...
What do you mean, killing his wife? I think he admitted to it.
Like,
I think he admitted to it and then
okay.
killed himself. He killed himself in a small window of time they gave him.
I thought the angle that was going to be coming out was that like somebody ended up killing him, so Pacquiao's like career would stay
Oh no,
intact.
that would be crazy. But there was like a screw loose, and like people started researching some of the shit like he was into and some of the possessions he had, and he was not a good like something was wrong with him.
Yeah. I mean, believing communism won.
Edwin Valero. His fights are
Never
worth
worked.
watching. He's fucking violent. Just hurting people in the first round. Mini Mike is what they used to call him. Mini Mike Tyson.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn. It's so fun to walk down boxing memory lane. Right now, the person who I think excites me the most, well, besides Loma, unfortunately, he had a rough night. Terrence Crawford and Canelo right now are the two that really excite me.
I like Inoue.
Oh, anyway, yeah, that kid's blowing up. He fights in like a week or two.
Who did he fight against?
Some nobody. Is he
Is he
a
a
ranked
title
fighter.
holder or is he?
I believe he is now.
Okay.
He's fighting some
I
dude
know-
I never heard of.
What they're calling him? What's his nickname? Something monster.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's pretty sick. I've seen a couple of his fights. He's
a fucking hard hitter, dude.
oh yeah, to the body too. He likes to take people out to the body.
Oh, Dredd just sent me he tagged you, LT, in my Discord. I'll send it to you, Nick. The Edwin Valero story.
Oh, okay.
What's the easiest way to copy this?
All right.
There we go. Copy link. Whoa, is LT on a delay? Is he a pre-recording dude? What's going on?
Soundboard?
Yeah.
Just like the audience?
Yeah.
Loma. Oh, sorry, too soon.
Oof.
Lopez.
Oof.
The thumbnail looks demonic, dog.
Yeah, that's what he looked like. That's him. There you go. I can't believe the last thing I said to Nick was Rune Light, huh? And then the second to last thing was get Siege on PC now in all caps. You fucking bitch. Oh man.
Damn.
You seen the guy that
It is. You didn't even read my response to that though.
it is simply too difficult. It is simply too difficult. Have you seen that guy that was supposed to fight the heavyweight prospect? He showed up to the ring when the bell rang. He walked out
But why?
because I don't know. There's some sort of dispute over the money. So he showed up, and then he just walked out of the ring. He was like, "That's my payday." He's like, "Nope, not fighting you." The guy, his opponent,
You can have the win.
his name's like Fa Agjupa or something like that. He's like a prospect now. He's gonna be fighting champions like in 2 years. The guy was getting ready to swing on him, and he was like, "Nope." He just got out of the ring and walked away, and the cameraman just like zoomed out, and it was like a dramatic moment. We're just walking. That shit was hilarious. Daniel Dubois, was it Dubois? No, Dubois. Dubois is UK. He's blowing up in UK too. But the one I'm talking about is it's like Fa. His name is like 3 letters and it's 2 vowels with an F. I know the F is in the middle. There you go. I know who you're talking about. Yeah. What am I doing here in this game? I'm playing Genshin Impact. I don't know what I'm doing. I've just been walking in circles. And
I downloaded it and I am halfway through the tutorial. It's been 2 weeks.
Yikes. Yikes.
It's just I got excited because I was like, oh, it's something I can like kind of passively do on the side while I play RuneScape, and then I realized like I have to move the character,
Yeah.
pay attention, and I was like, oh,
You picky bitch.
let me think about this.
Bro, I just need primo gems. I'll suck dick for primo gems. I'll fight boxers. I'll say bad shit about their wives for primo gems so I can make a wish in Genshin Impact. Impact. Damn, I'm halfway to a character. Nice. Or a wish, I mean.
How okay, how much attention does this game require?
A decent amount. You can't.
It
Like, can I
depends.
look away every 30 seconds safely to like?
Yeah, unless if you're in battle. I do
Oh,
it all
there-
the time
there's
for stream.
battling though.
Yeah, there's battling. I mean, it's really easy though. I think the beginning
Like, is
portions
it ability based or is it like movement based?
both.
Both.
I've been walking around while talking to you guys doing like basic tasks, and then I'll read chat like in battle mashing circle.
The combat is
F.A.
very
Ajagba.
simple. You're literally just clicking. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
Harder bosses require like elemental, like use special abilities to.
I understand. Like for the weakness or whatever. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah. It's a good time waster. It's pretty generous what they give you for free. Like, I've been playing this for like 2 weeks now. I don't know, maybe more. And then just like 2 days ago, I doubled the size of the map. I explored more than double what I already had on the map.
And you can do that by just like kind of spending time on it.
Yeah.
Can you unlock everything eventually just through time? I'll say reasonably as well, because like most games you technically can, but like you're talking like 10 years, and then as they add new stuff, it's not really feasible to keep up with it.
We don't know yet, but they're pretty generous. It's just it slows down really fast after, it's a gacha. It's pretty typical of free-to-play games.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's based around just like rolling certain characters.
Yeah.
And like a alpha pack type of
So-
deal.
The thing is, if you want a
Gotcha.
certain character, or if you want to collect all the characters, like, it's gonna be tough. But if you don't really
Yeah.
care the characters, or if you get one cool character you really like, then the 5-star characters require a lot of luck.
Is it like by 5-star? Do you mean like you have to like build them up to 5-star, or do you just get them 5-star off the
In
bat?
rarity, you get them.
No.
And then is it like one of those games where you need copies?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you don't need it, but yeah, copies like upgrade the character, like their moveset. Their skill tree is based
I
on
understand.
copies.
It's kind of like, I mean, I played Raid Shadow Legends before it became such a fucking meme.
Oh yeah, you're that cool. So fucking cool, dude.
I was actually, because I was like, I was studying for all my licensing exams, and I was like, I need something
yeah?
I can kind of just do on the side.
Drinking your
'cause-
fucking kombucha with your fucking hard part in your hair and fucking thick brim glasses, dude. You fucking hip.
First off, I have never had kombucha in my entire life.
The way you said it, kombucha. What?
Kombucha, never drank it once.
Kombucha. Shit, the emphasis. I need to sleep. Take it
Never
easy,
had it,
Dread.
my guy.
GG
And I
Lopez, get
thought I
good
told you
Loma.
guys.
I'm
I
sad about
don't
Loma,
have a-
man. Sorry, I was talking about.
Exactly.
You have a shaven
I
head, you
shaved
skinhead.
My head. Thank you.
Is this a recent thing that you've shaved your head, or is always
Recent.
recent?
Quarantine.
I have
recent.
never had a hard part though. Never.
Yeah, me neither.
What'd you have before?
Just short hair.
Just
Okay.
what you'd expect someone from the 1990s to have.
Look up
In
like Leonardo
2010.
DiCaprio and Wolf of Wall Street. That's.
Alright.
I actually don't even know what.
Take it easy, Dread. Thanks for stopping by, man. And I'm sorry you feel lonely now that Loma's dead.
It's only one fight.
Yeah, in boxing though, it's a lot less lenient than MMA.
It's a fucking black hole.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to fight anybody.
yeah.
Disappointing.
A lot of it's very
It's not
rare
even
now
that the
for
boxers-
undefeated versus undefeated.
Yeah.
It's the
It's not even that
promoters.
boxers don't want to fight each other all the time. It's like the fucking promoters.
Yeah.
Which
Promoters
is
run boxing.
the most upsetting thing. That's why the UFC is pretty nice because it is the promotion.
Yep.
So you get to fight kind of whoever they say you fight.
Yep.
Which is nice.
You can just
because you
like
actually get
text
to-
Dana White. Just
Yeah.
text him.
Well, I mean, like, Khabib versus Conor probably would have taken like 10 years in boxing. It
Oh,
would have
for
been
sure.
retired, kind of like
For sure.
Mayweather versus Pacquiao.
It's so fucked up.
Aren't they supposed to have a rematch sometime soon?
Nah.
I know
it's-
Conor
it's not
McGregor said
happening.
something about it.
Nah, all those dudes just talk shit. That's part of the promotional thing.
Well, obviously.
They don't actually like Mayweather Pacquiao 2, Conor McGregor versus either of them. It's just not. It's when it'll happen, you can't really plan for it. You know what I mean?
Dude, Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather, though? Can't wait for that, dude.
Dude, no. Even worse. You want to hear it? Nate Robinson, that short basketball player,
Basketball, yeah.
versus fucking Jake Paul on the undercard for Mike Tyson.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it's for real.
It's an actual fight, though. It's not even like a theory or whatever.
Yeah, it's an actual fight. They talk shit to each other on
Wait,
Insta.
which one? Jake Paul's the brother then, right?
Jake
Yeah,
Paul's
the
the
younger one.
the younger one with the underbite.
Man, I hope he kind of know, like, Nate
It's not
Robinson's kind of
look at it.
jacked. Yeah, Nate Robinson's pretty jacked.
Lopez
will,
is
to
the
be
next
honest. It's like-
pound for pound because he beat Loma. Loma's old and slow now. He's past his prime. That's what it's like in the fighting community. One loss. That's what it is in boxing. But Loma has the pedigree to like counter that. I don't think Lopez has the resume to be pound for pound yet.
Man, the disrespect though. The disrespect that has been placed on Loma's name in the past like 3 hours.
Oh, I hate fighting fans, man. Fighting fans are such bitches.
I don't know how you can watch any of his other fights, and even this one, and say like he was overhyped, overrated. Like I
His
saw so many
resume,
people,
dude.
Like, how could this have been your pound for pound best? I'm like, I don't know. In my opinion, he whipped Lopez in a lot of the rounds that actually mattered.
Yeah.
And his past fights are disgusting. He just dismantles people.
Yeah, Loma, man, that's what I hate about. I actually saw a comment today after the fight that was like, boxing, combat sports used to be only commented by intelligent people because it's a sport that requires a lot of mental fortitude and intelligence to be at the
Yeah.
top. And then the internet makes it so every dumb fucking idiot could comment on everything and not know shit and just have a blatant disregard for human life, right? Like,
He punch more, he win.
it's just like it's so bad. Like, the internet makes sports really tough to fucking stomach.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Muhammad Ali, he lost a few times in his
Yeah.
career, but he's still, the greatest.
Yeah.
But like, it's because one fight shouldn't be oh, that's it, boys. Your O's gone. You're not valuable anymore, and you're not gonna fight anybody else who doesn't have at least one L.
To be
You
fair,
know?
I've never lost. That's just me though.
I'm
This
just
is
built
true.
different.
Just built
I'm
different.
You
I
know,
hope
me
Ryan
too.
Garcia
And
gets knocked the fuck out at some
um,
point.
yeah,
Is he even any good, or is he just like I just see him on Instagram all
I
the
think he
time?
just fights like nobody's basically.
Ryan Garcia. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just an Instagram fucking. He's actually, as far as the amateurs go, he's actually really high tier. He's actually very skilled, very fast, but I don't think he has what it takes to be. Like he's got some monsters to go against: Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez.
He's fast, but
Yeah,
he's like what, like 17 and 0, something like that.
yeah, something
Right
like
now,
that. He's fought mostly bums on his way up.
he's 20 and 0, 17 knockouts.
The first loss is always the hardest. It's Loma's comeback to the belts that'll make him. Perhaps I don't think he's done. He's just too good. He revolutionized boxing recently. Like if people start moving like him in the next 5 to 10 years, the game will change, right? Because people try to like be Mayweather and they're still like figuring that out. Now imagine Loma, the intricacies of his movement and shit. Gervonta Davis, fuck that kid. But I mean, he's a potential threat for Ryan Garcia. Um, Ryan Garcia has a lot of threats. He hasn't met any of them, and he's only knocked out bums. And
Yeah,
And
Devin,
made himself look good on Instagram, punching people.
Yeah.
With the stupid little guard thing on,
Yep.
and making them wince. Like, okay, bud.
I think the
I saw
guy.
the one recently with Logan Paul. And
Ugh,
I'm like, man, you're like
fuck him.
50 pounds heavier than this guy.
Yeah.
He's hitting you through that. Like, why are you wincing? Chill the fuck out.
Dude,
he just said that he wants to fight Lopez.
watch the
Ryan
fight
Garcia.
back and watch Lopez's movements. Dude, he became flat-footed at one point. Like, I think it was the eighth
Lopez?
round. Lopez, yeah, he became flat-footed. But I'll look into his movements. Like I said,
He kind of
He was
at
studying
the end,
Loma?
He gassed out a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
Loma got the
11th
middle of the
round.
ring for like the last 6 rounds. I think he had the middle for most of it.
studying Loma a lot. I would agree with that actually, because Loma couldn't pivot to Tio's right. Loma has a tendency to block your vision and pivot to your
It was
right.
a blind spot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then in this fight he could have done to the left, but both directions were neutralized. So then he had to utilize in and out movement. So
Yeah, Lopez kept just push. If he
and then he started
Loma
pushing.
went to the right, yeah, Loma or Lopez would just push him back,
Mhm.
which
So
I think is kind of an interesting thing.
I think he definitely studied Loma. I mean,
Yeah.
Loma's a type of guy you actually study, and like I said, Loma, win or lose, he's gonna be the guy who changes the game in the future. Like people are gonna study his movements specifically, because you're gonna need to counter it, and you're gonna,
Ukrainian dancing, bro.
just fucking tap dancing like the Ukrainians, bro.
Honestly, I like Khabib's training too. He's pretty satisfying to watch.
Fucking
He needs
maul
some
a bear.
motivation for the gym.
Fucking take a
Khabib
bear
is
on
intense.
101.
What was that?
Take a bear on
Oh,
101.
yeah, bear.
He did
Yeah,
that as a
I mean,
child. That's not even a fucking joke.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
You-
What's also insane too is how he trains. He'll fight like he kind of does the George Foreman. He fights 5 people till like one of them, like he fights one person until they tap out, fights the second person until they like energy
Damn.
wise, not just like getting
yeah.
submitted by him. Like no, he submits them multiple times until they're gassed, and then goes on to the next.
Yeah, imagine
And he does
being
that for
fifth
an-
person. You're
Oh,
still losing.
Yeah.
He's still beating my ass. Oh my god.
They did with Pacquiao. They would have like 5 different sparring partners. And they're like, if you could knock out Pacquiao, I'll give you $1,000 right then and there. And people would like try super hard against him, and they would have Pacquiao fight like 5 people in a day for like 5 rounds each or some shit.
Yeah. That's I
Mm.
mean kind of what breeds
A killer.
a champion is like crazy shit like that.
Mayweather, his sparring sessions in his prime, he was famous for doing a minimum of 24 rounds back to back.
Yeah. I mean, that's what makes you like. But if you want to be different, do different shit.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I mean, George Foreman would like knock out his training partners
Oh,
when
yeah.
they had that headgear on and shit. He was a monster.
Fucking amazing. Loma had his right foot outside. Lopez used that to his advantage. Typically, that's actually very true. Typically, when you're fighting someone who's opposite stance of you, right? So southpaw versus orthodox, you want to fight for foot advantage on the outside. And I did notice Lopez only took the advantage on having his foot on the outside for a very specific counter with his right hand. And he utilized Loma's tendency to always dominate movement against him. That's actually a really good point, Dred.
Yeah.
Because, like, if Loma's stepping on the outside and Tio lets him do it with the anticipation that he's going to throw a straight left or do a pivot hook, then, like, Loma caught on to that very early on.
Yeah.
And Tio has a sick uppercut that Loma didn't want to catch. And I think one of the sickest things was that Loma caught onto the uppercut. He got hit in the chest with it once, and then he parried every single uppercut after that.
Like for most of the fight, I got the feel that it looked like Lopez was the aggressor, but he was actually just trying to goad Loma to make the first move before he actually did anything.
Yeah.
Like he was, he kept throwing jabs, but he never initiated like anything real until after Loma had gotten, kind of past a certain point. I think it's more because I don't think he could have actually hit him with anything significant starting, because Loma's just a slippery.
It's pretty slippery. He definitely trained well for this fight, I'll say. Like,
Yeah.
of all the people, like, I mean, it's hard to hit that motherfucker, and he did the best at hitting him.
Even then, I feel like he hit him, but I think he didn't get any significant hits in until the 12th round. Like, legitimately, I don't think he hit him like solidly, really anywhere else. He got like hits to his guard a lot. Like that was a majority of his hits was to his guard.
I'd say the
Like,
body
he never-
shots. I'd say the body shots, while they don't look particularly devastating, I think body shots count. Like getting hit on your rib cage, even if it's not the hardest punch, feels a lot worse than getting hit in the head.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think, I just don't think a lot of them were very significant. Like it felt like he had a handful in the first couple rounds that were like actual hard damaging body shots, but
Yeah.
most were just hitting their target without doing anything.
That's fair.
And I mean, a lot was like in his arms. Like a lot was either
Yeah.
on his gloves or like on his elbows, or they were like glancing shots because he would twist with it or jump with it.
But inaction worked against him.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying. Why did he do anything? Lopez.
It's a statement
watched
against
a
the
lot of Roma
corrupt
fights.
boxing world.
I want to get hit. I don't want to hit. That's how I'm gonna win. He Willie pepped him. You know who Willie Pep is? He won.
No.
He's this guy who was famous for head movement. He was like the first big connoisseur of head movement, and his claim to fame was that he won a round without throwing a single punch. And he won the round because the guy missed so hard for so long throughout the round that they were just like, wow, Willie Pep made him look stupid. And so he won a round without throwing a single punch.
Damn. That's crazy.
Lopez established a jab. Yeah, they were commenting on that. That's very true. That
Yeah.
that motherfucker never jabs. And
But then
This
he gave
fight,
up on it.
yep, as he got tired.
Stopped it.
Yep, as he got tired, and as Loma was giving him trouble, he had to abandon the jab because the problem was, if the jab wasn't hitting, if it wasn't landing, which Loma was moving in and out to make sure it wouldn't hit, if the jab wasn't hitting, Loma would throw a hook over it or a jab over it.
Yeah.
And Tio felt, holy shit, the speed. Like, I didn't even see him throw it.
Man,
And
honestly, I watched some post-fight stuff
take it easy,
too.
Dred. Have a good one.
I watched some post-fight stuff too, and they were commenting on how well Lopez was doing something, and they showed 6 back-to-back slow-mos of Lopez looking stupid, like, fighting against Loma.
That's
Like,
just
look
his
at
face,
how
dude.
He keeps going, and no,
I know what
like,
you're talking about. I know what you're talking about, actually.
Lopez like would punch and like Loma would dodge it, and then he would punch Lopez in the face like 2 or 3 times square, and like Lopez wouldn't do anything to him. And I'm like, how is this a highlight for Lopez? He's like, if you just watch these 6 frames, like Loma won this fight. Like if you just watch these highlights you're showing of him doing something.
I know what you're talking about. Afterwards, like right after they had the highlights of the fight, and it was the action sequences where they were both throwing, but Loma had the better. He had like the clear advantage in those clips. I was like, what are they saying right now?
Yeah,
The editing team sucked.
I think that they agreed with me. Because I truthfully, I think that is a shame what they did.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's a landslide scoring really hurts, because it's just another black eye for boxing. There's no way it's 119. Nobody 119's a great like this, you know. That's so fucking
I
rare.
just think it's disappointing because it's becoming more of a game than like what it used to be.
Yeah. I feel
Well,
you.
it's just like, I'm gonna play
It's-
to win.
It's like the more skillful person kind of got punished for being more skillful. Although it took him longer to start, like he didn't get hurt in the first rounds and he got punished for learning the guy's movements.
That's fair.
It's disappointing. We need to bring bare knuckle boxing back, and
Yo, that
fight
shit's
until
legal
someone's
here in
knocked out.
Florida. You know that, right?
I mean, the Gypsy King, he has 2 ancestors that were bare knuckle boxing champions.
Bro, Tyson Fury is just something else. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I used to hate him, and I didn't know why. And then the Deontay Wilder fight, I was like, this guy's so fucking cool. I love this guy. Fucking
I kind of
beating
he
depression.
felt super cocky. But
Yeah.
then I was like, he's not all that cocky. It's just like British, and I'm not used to hearing how
Yeah.
British people talk.
Yeah, and
'Cause he's pretty cocky.
snarky.
But like, just,
He's very well spoken. The fuck you say to me, dude? Bro, honestly, the fact that like he went through depression, put on like 100 pounds, right? He beat the most dominant heavyweight boxer of all time. 10 years, like I think like 17 title fights that defending his belt. Vladimir Klitschko, right?
Yeah.
Just the most dominant force of all time. Nobody could fucking compete. He beats him, and after he beats that guy, he's like, there's nothing else to accomplish. I'm depressed. And then to fucking put on weight, do coke, do all this shit bad to his body, and then come back.
Crash his car, yeah.
Yep. Fucking come back. Right? His coach like locked him in a room and said, you have to stay with me. He handcuffed himself to him. You have to stay with me and you have to train. You have to lose all this weight. And then he goes and he fights the most devastating, scary motherfucker, Deontay Wilder. Basically gets knocked the fuck out, floored. And then just defeats depression and rises up from the dead. Like on the 9th second of the count out. Bro, that shit is just so poetic. He
I like the quote too. If I can open my eyes, I can get up.
Dude,
I think that's what he said that after the fight.
Yeah,
If I can open my eyes, I can get up. So
it's just
if I can
amazing.
Open my eyes, I'm standing
He
up.
is the embodiment of defeating depression. Like it is so fucking crazy how perfect that fight was for that storyline. And then to come back, like, yeah, no, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna knock him out. And everybody's like, yeah, we get you. He's like, all right. And to actually do it so fucking handily, that shit is
The whole
crazy.
storyline is really sick.
Yeah. Everybody hated
don't
Tyson
like
Fury
the,
too, so like,
The AJ storyline though, that's fucking boring.
I think AJ's a cool guy, but I think he's overhyped. I think he was gifted a gold medal. Sorry, Dredd. But I don't think he's bad. I think he's
He's a good boxer, but he's just like kind of boring sometimes.
yeah. He's too perfect, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I got the feeling too. He's like a prep, like a prep kid
Yeah.
playing tennis. He's supposed to win.
Like,
You know.
dude, I see him smile. I'm like, there's no way this guy's boxing. Like, his teeth are so perfectly straight. He's got the
British.
perfect hairline.
Doesn't make any sense.
6'6", built like a fucking underwear model. It's like, and then he's got like personality. And when he lost, he's like, you win some, you lose some. You know, All credit goes to my opponent. It's like, shut the fuck
Like,
up.
you can't hate him or root
Bro,
for him.
yeah.
It's so, you're in such a
It's
weird spot.
Such a lukewarm response. You can't do anything about him.
Yeah.
I don't like you, but I don't hate you either.
Yeah. And then meanwhile,
Sits
you
in the
got
middle ground.
Deontay Wilder like, bomb squad. Yo, my suit was too heavy. Fucking bullshit, dude. Why'd you wear that fucking 45-pound outfit? And then they have footage of him training in like 60-pound vests. It's like, oh yeah, dude.
Bruh, talking of training, I love George Foreman's training when he came back to boxing. He was just like, I'm gonna chop down the trees on my property. And that was his training. He just started cutting down the trees on his property. You know, he did some weightlifting, but that was his big thing.
That's just crazy. Some real strongman shit. It's like,
I mean, he was insanely strong.
yeah, he really was. We fucked up more with a jab.
Oh yeah. I mean, he didn't even need it until he got his like mentality crushed.
Yeah.
Because like guard didn't mean anything to him either.
Yeah.
You know, you're either going down or he's gonna break your arm and then hit you in the face after.
Yep. Oh man.
You fight this guy, you get a seizure. You fight this guy, you break your arm. You poison her.
You got two options, dude. You got two options.
You could take the easy way out. It's done in like 20 seconds with Mike Tyson. He hits you once or twice. You don't even see it coming. You're down, and
How much
that's
would
it.
you?
It's
How
over
much?
before you know it, dude. Don't worry.
Exactly.
$1 million. Fight 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. If he knocks.
I mean, do I have to go all 5, or can I get knocked out? Yeah.
If,
Can I get knocked out in the first 15
yeah,
seconds?
you can get knocked out. You just have to be in the ring against him.
That's fine.
I would do it.
$1
Yeah.
million? To get knocked out by Tyson?
Interesting.
Okay.
For
I'm
just
already
$1 million?
fucking break my jaw.
I think it would be just like a satisfying experience to be like, okay, I can truly see why you're so good at what you do.
Not bad, not bad. You wake up from a coma 6 years later. That was not bad, dude. That was a good, clean punch.
No, because all you had, you just protect your face. You take one shot to the stomach and you go down, and you get your broken rib healed the next day. And
$1
sit
million.
on your $1 million from home.
Nah, honestly, fuck that, dude. I'm just gonna just fall down as soon as the bell rings. Just fall on
Sprain my
back.
ankle.
Oh, he got me.
All right. What about 12 rounds? Mayweather piecing you up. You have to survive all 12 rounds.
I would take Mayweather, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, he can dodge me. He can make me look like a fool, but like, you know, I know he can time punches very well, but I don't think he's all that strong.
I feel
He's
like
strong for his weight class.
I feel like
Or
your
not even-
face.
he's not even known for knocking people out.
That's the thing. Yeah, Nick is like double his fucking weight, probably.
That's fair. I think he's like a sharp striker, so you would have to like spend $500,000 after the fight reconfiguring your face back to normal. I feel
Hey,
like
it's a $500,000 profit.
there you go. That's what I wanted to
I've been
see.
meaning to fix my nose too, so.
You got the fucking Owen Wilson problem. Just broken noses.
Crooked.
Yeah. Oh man.
I would take like lightweights and featherweights for sure. Like they can like slip and duck through everything they want and hit me, but at the end of the day, you know, they have 100 pounds on them, so.
Nick's smiling through the pain because he's getting $1 million.
Oh yeah.
I gotta come up with a challenge that you wouldn't just say yes to for $1 million. It had
That's tough, David.
yeah,
$1 million is a lot.
Yeah, that's tough.
Make
Alright,
it like
10K.
Make it like 20K or something. Or 10K.
10K, one clean punch from Mike Tyson anywhere
Even
he
then,
wants.
like I think it would be just satisfying to like box with a professional, especially like someone who's so good. Just the
I don't
experience.
know, man. I feel like, have you seen Shaq fight De La Hoya? At one point, he got on his knees to be the same height as him throwing punches. Yeah, that shit was
Shaq's
frustrating.
not known for being very mobile, especially not after he retired.
Mm-hmm.
The man gained like 100 pounds.
That's crazy, and he was already like 400. I'm exaggerating, but
He was actually pretty lean. He was in the high 200s.
damn, that's lean. It's crazy.
When you're
For seven-
7'2",
yeah, 7 footers. That's just
Yeah.
fucking crazy to think about.
What about
Like
a
he was
full
like
fight?
250. Oh, sorry. You can say. I was saying he was like 250, I think, when he played in the NBA.
What about like a full fight with like Tyson Fury or like Deontay, like someone that's actually like your size and like weight?
Wait, how tall are you, Nick?
I am 6 foot,
6 foot.
and Tyson Fury's like 6'7".
He's
Fair
6'9".
enough, Yeah, but
It-
how much do you weigh?
Wilder is 6'7", Fury 6'9", AJ 6'6".
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. How
Yep,
tall they
that's-
fucking are. That always
Yeah.
surprises
That's
me.
why they're the
How much
three
do they
best.
weigh to?
They're just fucking freaks of nature. At first, I
Huge.
was like, "There's nothing
Yeah.
to these guys," but Tyson Fury is actually really skilled at boxing. I still think
Mhm.
AJ and Wilder just benefit from their height and size so much
Oh,
compared to
definitely.
everyone. Like if
50K, Nick, to fight one of the three.
Oh no, I would like. Okay, I think you guys have to understand something. I love sports and doing stuff like that, so like, I would probably do it for free.
Okay.
fucking psycho, dude.
Like, it would just be so crazy. If I got to train for it too, I would love it. I'd be all about it.
How much are they paying you to fight me? Nothing. What?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I mean,
That's
it'd be
fair
sweet to
enough.
get paid for it, but like, I would love to see just, because it's kind of like you can't always appreciate something until you've seen it or like experienced it
Mhm.
to an extent. Like watching basketball with people who have played for a long time versus people who haven't,
All right,
And,
so
like, you
experiences.
see the difference.
All right, so things you haven't experienced that you want to experience. All right, Mike Tyson punching your asshole, 3 punches for 10K.
I mean, it's below the belt, so you would lose the points. I get the win. I'd bring the.
I beat Mike Tyson in a fight.
Yeah.
Fucking clickbait title: How I Beat Mike Tyson. Gone sexual.
XXX content.
NSFW.
Yeah, I mean, what, you wouldn't go into like fight somebody who's about your size with gloves on and stuff, and I mean, especially assuming that the refs and the rules are all in place too.
I would.
Yeah.
For money, yeah. Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an entertaining thing to do. You gotta push your body in every way it can, to at least some extent.
Yeah, I think you're just a psychopath.
Probably a little bit.
No, I can see what he's coming from, though. What you
Yeah, like test your limits.
mean?
Like see how you actually stack up against somebody like that.
Who's like a trained killer.
Obliterated.
Oh yeah, I mean, what if you can say you lasted a couple rounds with somebody like that who has like a title belt?
Someone who's like a trained killer with just bare hands, like. Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I put that on my resume. Be applying for like investment jobs. Fought Mike Tyson for 3 rounds without getting knocked out.
Yeah, that is a pretty good accomplishment.
But then, like, the scary thing is just like getting fucking hit like that one guy, like the video you told me to watch. And fucking your brain's blowed out, basically.
I mean, he was fine after that. There was no permanent damage from that.
I don't
Oh,
care,
dude.
dog.
You.
I
Oh
mean, you
man.
don't realize it in the moment.
And
I
the
mean,
permanent damage is fine after that.
'Cause
It's
your brain is
scary.
too busy malfunctioning, dog.
It's scary in the moment for the people watching, but like he passed out, he woke up and he got his money.
That's true.
Was in a nice bed for a couple of weeks.
All expenses paid for. Good night, Cilantro.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for stopping by, dog. Or unless if you're talking to Dread. You know, Gerald McClellan. He was like one of the hardest punchers of all time. He went up against what was his name? Julian. Was it Julian the Hawk Jackson? Julian Jackson. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of him.
That kid was
I have
crazy.
heard of him.
Yeah, he had like
Yeah.
44 and 40 by knockout or some shit. One of
Yeah.
the hardest hitters of all time. Faced off with Gerald McClellan. He lost to Gerald McClellan, but I think he got a knockdown in that fight, right? Then Gerald McClellan, champion now, fights Nigel Benn, who's from the UK and also a known heavy hitter. And they go at it, and Nigel Benn like gets like a flurry. Oh, you're talking to me, Cilantro? Take it easy, man. I didn't know you were here, so good night. Okay, so Gerald McClellan is fighting Nigel Benn. He's winning, and then Nigel Benn just like gets like a spirit boost, and he hits really hard. And then the next round, he just jabs Gerald McClellan, and Gerald McClellan, like off a jab, he like shakes his head and he just takes a knee. And everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Like it wasn't even a hard jab or anything. It just like tapped him in the face. He took a knee and he was shaking his head. And then he told the ref, "Is someone pouring water in my face?" And the ref's like, "What are you talking about?" And then the ref says, "Are you good to fight?" He's like, Yeah. He stands up, and then he gets knocked the fuck out. Right? He gets knocked the fuck out, and he just doesn't get up. They're like, "What's wrong with him?" He like collapsed in the corner, and then they like escort him out on a stretcher. And since then, he's been in a wheelchair, and he like lost all of like his cognitive abilities. He basically relives the same day of his life watching that fight that he lost with the tape with the ending cut out, and his mom tells him he won it. And he like slurs his words. He barely speaks English anymore. It's such a sad story. So
That is sad.
1 million Mike Tyson.
Oh,
Knowing that.
like, okay. Assuming a bad thing is going to happen is never the best course of action. That
Right,
can happen, like, at any point in time, like, just unlucky.
Right.
You know, and there's usually a pre-existing condition that, you know, makes that happen, whether it be from a previous fight that, like, started something that went unnoticed.
Yeah,
or
that's
something
what
like
happened
that.
to
Like,
him.
yeah, for example, like in the NBA, there was a player who got punched by, like in the 60s, there was like fights every game. And
No,
the
that's
guy
so
got
sick.
punched. Yeah, the guy got punched, and it ended up cracking his skull, and like he never played for the rest of his career. But it was because he already had like a pre-existing condition like in his head and in his neck.
Damn.
It's kind of like if it happens, then it's like the odds are not in favor of that. It's not like you're gonna get in the ring with somebody and just because they're stronger than you, they're going to
All right,
break your head.
here's my thing now. You need to write a will. If anything like that happens, you give me a portion of the money. I'll set up the pre-existing condition the night before,
Okay.
and you'll just like take one for the team, dude. Thoughts?
What am I taking one for the team for? What if I fight Mike Tyson?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pre-exist your ass.
Okay.
There's gonna be some issue that it's gonna go unnoticed because I made it happen, and then
Okay,
I'm in your will. Thoughts?
Okay.
I think I'm onto something
Sure.
here. Just sign on this line, Nick. Shut up and sign on this
If I
line.
get out of the fight and I don't have
Just keep all the money. It's fine.
a life-altering condition, and I
All right, then that's that. What's up, man? What's the problem?
You see, a contract needs an equal giving from both parties, my friend.
Nope. Just give me 10%.
What is being offered on your end?
I'm your promoter. Here's
Yeah,
here's your
I mean,
brick
so-
of coke.
sounds par for the course, yeah.
Fuck, I just defeated this boss. It took me like 20 minutes. And then I don't
Did
have...
he change his name again on PSN?
Oh,
I don't
who's that poison is whatever?
That's one of Anitro's Smurf.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. And then just a
'Cause
pang is pang.
His name is now Tayup1 or Tayup1.
What
Instead
did he
of,
change? I thought that's what he changed it to.
No,
or did he
it's-
change it from?
it was one up tie before.
Yeah.
Oh. He changed it to be the same as the Discord name. I'm upset that he didn't come up with a pun for his name.
TIE Fighter.
Oh, I don't know, like tie, like, you know, he could have come up with something like with tying a knot or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something. But tie up one. It's like so close to being a pun, but it's left unfinished.
I don't. Wait, where's the pun in that? Tie up one?
Well, like, it's like a half sentence, you know? It's like you can tie somebody up. It's
Mm.
like, where are you going with it? And it's just
Tie up one of these bitches.
Yeah, so yeah, see?
I am one of these. I don't think you can make that your name.
No, but, like, he could have come up with, like, it just sounds like a half-finished pun.
We should just make Smurfs of Ty's name in puns.
Just take all the possibilities so you can't change the name. I actually,
Oh, fake Ty Bator.
yeah, I actually wanted to do that. I wanted to do Tybator 26. I was actually thinking of just taking that name, making another account and taking it.
If you can't do that one, do 27.
Let's just get 1
Just
through
one up
100. One up Ty. It's literally one up Ty. Get fucked, dude.
And he won't even understand it until you explain it to him.
Yep.
He might not even if you explain it.
Even then, dude. You actually one up him. Oh man.
God, I can't imagine that. We should do it.
I'm gonna change my
about it.
Discord name. What was his old name in PSN? It was 26?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say what's up, and I wanna drop like an emote on it or something.
Shit, how do I change my name in this? Let me see. No, not the app.
Why are we such shitheads, man?
The 3 dots. Next
Oh,
to trash.
thank you. I would have never found that. I was looking at the bottom.
You would have eventually. You would have explored all the options until
It was
you.
his full last name, right?
Yeah, it was Ty Bator.
Bro, guarantee
26.
Kiko's gonna respond in like 2 minutes.
Not even.
Bro, I don't know what he's doing up.
He's still awake. If he's still awake.
13 seconds after you post it. Hey, what's this?
I put George. Oh man.
Kiko has to be the person who is least tagged and most
Active.
most active to things that don't concern him. Like
I,
the boxing thing,
just
I was like,
COD.
I legit said not you, and then he still was like, but like, what are you talking about? I was like,
I want to be included.
yeah, that's exactly it. He just wants to be included in every fucking thing.
Sure, but like, what was the fight?
Yeah, like you can't give him no for an answer. He'll just like fucking yeah, but, and then you're fucking screwed.
And you have to explain like the whole backstory to everything.
Yep. But
It's
like,
oh, why is that important?
exactly, you have to. Oh my god,
Who's Loma?
I'm getting mad. I'm getting pissed, Nick. That's it.
What?
You explaining it. That's exactly it, and now I'm pissed.
Oh.
It's like I didn't even engage in this conversation with you, and now I'm forced to fucking answer a fucking pop quiz.
Classic.
Ugh.
I remember when I was living with him, I'd be getting ready to go to the gym, and he'd be like, "Oh, you're going to the gym?"
Oh no.
I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm going now. You can like, I'll take you if you want to get ready fast." Like 20 minutes later, like 15 questions later, he's finally ready to go. So I started sneaking out.
Started sneaking out of your own apartment?
To go to the gym, yeah.
Like fucking, like Rohan with his back up against the wall. This is Nick.
I would like hide my shaker cup. Like, I'm just going to the store, Kiko.
Dude, I guarantee if you shake your fucking shaker cup, make enough noise, his ears perk up. Huh? What? Huh? Oh, I
She
like
knocks
that.
at my door.
It's like a
I've
dog
never
with a
seen it now.
jingly toy, or like a cat with a ball of yarn. That's what he's like with that. I cannot believe it's 5:20. Why did I get
Wow,
on the
it's-
stream?
I should go to sleep.
I guess I was just so
3:20?
frustrated. Fuck you. Fuck you,
Must be
time zone bitch. I was so furious over the fight. I didn't have a voice until I drank these 2 fucking sparkling waters. Like, my voice was just fucking cracked.
Yeah.
That's how I watch fights, dude. I yell. I fucking yell. When it gets hype, round 8, oh man, you better believe I fucking slapped man boobs. Like, do you fucking understand what this is? Like, oh, I got so aggressive. I was yelling. The 8th round, I yelled so loud, and then the 9th round, all the girls were gone because they were just scared. Me, my brother-in-law, a couple of our friends were just yelling, like primal, and all the girls left out of fear.
Like caveman shit.
Yes, the whole
Just grunts.
dude, you have no idea. I
Fucking
get up,
table and shit.
I get up and get in the TV's face like they can hear me, like, get him, motherfucker, get him, and then like I'll snap back. I'm like, oh Lord, forgive me.
Was that me? Gosh golly.
When my favorite fighter lost the first time in his career, I fucking spat out blood from how much I yelled. Like, I was brushing my teeth.
What?
Yeah, before
Damn.
before I even put the fucking brush in my mouth, I was like, something tastes metallic in my mouth, and I spit, and it was a little bit of pink. I was like, no, and I didn't have a voice for like 2 days. Like, I went to
That's
school
impressive.
on Monday with my voice barely recovered. Thanks, man. I screamed so fucking loud. My dad was like, "Stop, please, stop."
Man,
It's
At
not
this
that
point-
serious.
I just get disappointed in sports.
I know.
I just get disappointed. Like, I kid you not, I don't think I watched more than a quarter of any playoff game.
Same. I watched the third quarter of
Like,
the
I-
finals, and I knew it was over.
I-
I was like, "Fuck it."
Yeah. I watched some of the Heat games because they're just satisfying to watch. I don't think I watched a single one all the way through though. I cannot stand watching.
What a stupid fucking era we live in right now.
Yeah, I can't stand watching professional basketball. I can't. I mean, like if there's not a knockout in boxing, I feel like I'm gonna be disappointed half the time because there's so much money behind it.
Dude, you need to
UFC's entertaining.
watch bare knuckle boxing. There's not a lot of knockouts, but the fucking violence is, and it's only in Florida you're allowed to fight bare knuckle.
I just want to go back to the Kimbo Slice days.
Oh, dude, I feel you. Before you got knocked out
The
with the dude
NBA
with
was
pink
good
hair.
around then as well. Sports felt good. I mean, hell, even football I can't fucking watch. I don't like football at
Yeah.
all right now.
I just don't like football in general. Dude, the Florida Gators, 21 people on the team got fucking COVID.
Dude, baseball?
Oh damn! I thought I thought that was the end of the sentence. I was like 21. Like, do they have people doing offense and defense?
Well, no,
They're
it's like
sharing
most of the
their own
players
D-line?
and staff.
I thought you just meant their team was only 21 players. I was like,
Oh.
Florida's a big football school. How?
Yeah, they're
how
just
are
so
they
good.
understaffed?
People just double up.
But I mean, just the whole roughing the passer thing blows my mind. And just, it feels like all sports are just getting super soft.
Yeah,
Super soft.
bro.
They're like, right now is the rebound on the too far end, like, because football was too, crazy for too long, so was the NBA, so was a lot of sports.
Yeah,
And now they're like way overcompensating, and then eventually they'll meet in the middle where it's like, people aren't getting crazy head trauma, but you can actually tackle like a quarterback without getting fucking penalty.
Patrice O'Neal used to have this bit. He was like, "I don't understand why sports are so soft. Like, now, like it used to be that if you tackled someone and they were left limped on the ground, like you severed their spinal cord, you were celebrating. And now,
Truthfully.
and nowadays, it's like you guys have to hold hands in a circle around him and pray for your opponent that you just fucking severed their spine. It used to be a celebration, now it's a prayer circle.
It is pretty. That turn has happened. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, like, even because right now there's a crazy defensive line player called Jadavian Clowney.
Oh my god.
And he.
Wait, hold on.
he-
Jadavian Clowney?
Yeah. His high school highlights were insane. Like, he was in high school when I think I was in middle school, or like he was a senior when I was a freshman in high school, something like that. And I remember a friend showed me his high school highlights. Insane. Like, this man would run through like offensive lines like they weren't there, and he would just lay out the quarterback. Like,
Oh.
a monster.
Yeah, man, I want to celebrate that kind of violence. I don't want to have to fucking have human emotion. I want...
There's a happy medium.
Man.
Hell no. I want their head on a fucking stick, and I want to be like, ah! Just fucking...
So you want like gladiator shit, basically.
Yeah, 100%. I want the floors to open up and fucking tigers to come out, and if you don't fucking fight the tigers, eat your fucking ankles. Like...
Like, to the death, so if you get that 1L, that's it.
Yep.
The only true undefeated person is the best.
Oh, you don't like fucking people who lose? All right, bitch. Now we're going to the extreme, to the death.
It's round 8 of boxing. Bring out the lion.
Bring out the propeller, man. Oh, fuck, dude.
Give him the brass knuckles.
Dude, they unlock perks. It's like you get a loot box, you get a weapon.
Every 50 punches you land,
Oh, dude, that would be genius.
you get brass knuckles to start, then you get spikes on them.
I wish we just had real life health bars. Like
Dude,
in
I
real
rode
life.
Baton.
I just wish there was a way to like just have health bars so we don't have to rely on point systems, just fucking actual Street Fighter 2 health bar, and then you get like supers. Like I wish there was a way to determine that, and then just like, you know, bump it so as you're not an inch from your life. Just, you know, fudge the numbers 100 life points away from
When
death.
you get to that dark red and the beeping critical music come on from
Yeah,
Pokemon,
yep.
that's when you know it's over.
That's what we need. We just need to find a way to give people life bars.
There's actually, like, that's kind of part of the premise of God of High School. They have life bars.
What a fucking nerd, dude.
Nanotechnology is
Oh,
like a
shit.
thing, and they can keep track of like how close you are to death, and they stop you fighting when you get too close.
Alright, I really like that concept because I thought I was a genius, and now I realize someone else came up with it, and it's way cooler sounding.
Oh, like 20 years ago too.
Damn, real late.
What up, guys? Just arrived to the party.
You know, the health bars would be sick in real life.
I like how you let me explain it on. You're like, yeah, no, that's been a thing, dude. That's someone already thought of that. You fucking unoriginal cunt. These are Garditos, by the way, spicy ones.
Respectable.
Wait, are those the ones that make your mouth dry for like 4 days?
I guess. I think so. I'm pretty sure they do. I love them, but these are the spicy
Never
Italian.
experienced it personally.
No, I get what he's saying. Like, you're thirsty for the rest of the day, even though you drank 2 bottles of water. I get it. I had to think about it, though, because I never put a word to that sensation.
Truthfully, as much as it pains me to say this, I cannot handle any spicy food. It may come as a surprise to many of you.
You're a bitch, dude. I only
I
eat
know.
spicy. You know, there's research that links spicy food to testosterone. People who eat more spicy shit are more likely to have higher testosterone. I don't know if it's causation or if it's just some sort of correlation. Maybe people who have high testosterone seek out
Correlation.
spicy foods, or maybe there's a...
Correlation, definitely.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. And you sound like a bitch. You sound like you have gyno.
What's up,
That hurts me.
You got boobs, dude? What's up? I know I do. Wait, what? I feel attacked now. I feel like LT's never had to deal with that. Between
Deal with what?
between Nick's roids and my body fat, I feel like you've never had man tits, dude. I'm talking to you,
You
LT.
think
And it shows.
I'm
And
gonna
it shows.
I'm
What do you mean?
I'm gonna need you to get some man tits right now.
I used to have them, but I got rid of them.
All right,
What do you mean?
hold up.
All right,
10,000.
I'll recommend you. I got some pretty good gainers you can start consuming.
Dino gamers?
I know. Yo, hold up.
Whatever you want to call it.
$10,000 fake boobs installed into your fucking chesticles for
How
a
big?
month. Mm,
Oh, just for a period of time? Fuck yeah. I don't have to pay for the surgery.
$10,000?
It's a new experience
You'll
right
walk
there.
around with tits, dude? I'm talking. We're gonna have to go double D since Nick is so adamant.
Man,
So he's
With
so
our
into it.
with our social climate, nobody could say anything to me.
That's true. You would be a protected fucking endangered species.
Buff as fuck. He's got a nice rack.
And then Nick could be like, I'm up here while doing fucking squats and shit. I'm more than just my bodacious mommy milkers, my fabric stretchers.
That dude with double D's is benching 400.
Part of the deal was I could take some performance-enhancing drugs.
Alright, well, I guess Nick's literally down for anything if there's money involved.
And it's
No, he
temporary.
really
Like, if you say that indefinitely, then
3
You know,
years.
That's a different thing.
3 years, $10,000.
no, that's
3
too long for
years?
not enough come payout. Yeah, like a month, like 10,000 in a month is nice. You're making 120 grand a year, like
Mhm.
keeping
You're
that
gonna have
going.
this multiple months?
Oh no, I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
if you
dude.
just take your time on an individual basis, it's
Alright,
not bad.
that's a good idea. How
That's
about,
that's a
this.
good
Can
month.
we do this next month too?
alright, how about $2,000 a month? You go as long as you can handle it.
No, 2,000 a month's not enough.
Yeah, that's like minimum wage.
Oh, not even at that point. You're making, or wait, making 24,000.
Depends
It
where you
depends
live.
on the state, I suppose.
2,000 or 24? I thought you said 2,000.
2,000
Well,
a
but
month.
24,000 for the year.
Oh, true.
So what
Alright.
minimum wage, depending on the like,
5,000 a
it's like
month.
15.
5,000 a month, and then every 3 months you have to get them bigger. You have to get them 1 cup bigger. You start off at a nice supple C.
Oh yeah, I mean, you could go for a couple months like that, and then it becomes, unwieldy.
Fucking slip disc at double E's. Just oh my 13th vertebrae. It's out of place.
My lower back needs some training.
Yeah, I've been trying to do these back bridges, but then my bodacious tits fucking hit my face.
I can't do a push-up. I've never done a push-up once.
My arms are fully extended and they're still not touching the ground. I haven't seen my own dick in 6 months, dude. There's a fat fucking tits in the way.
You don't own a mirror? You don't own a mirror in your house, David?
I mean,
Ooh, he's
I
got you there.
guess. I mean, I was just built different, dude.
Okay. Respectable.
It's just
Everybody goes through their own struggles.
I need like a magnifying glass and tweezers to find that shit.
Man, you've never seen those little magnifying mirrors that
Yeah.
some women use for makeup,
No, I've seen that.
whatnot?
I'm sure you use it all the time for your fucking muscles or some shit.
No, it's
I've
the
never
one
had
I
the
just
pleasure.
seen.
What?
No, I've become so much less precise with my amounts of things as time has progressed.
All right.
Like,
For example.
I'll just take like a rounded scoop of something. I'm like, that looks good enough. Or like I'll take, like, if it's close to the bottom, I'll take like however much I can fit with the little scoop, toss it in. I'll just go and I'll be like, this much makes it about a scoop, I think. Just
Oh
toss
my
it in.
god.
Nick, do you dry scoop like pre-workout and stuff?
Sometimes, not really, not frequently, because I like to take creatine with it too, and dry scooping creatine is worse than dry scooping protein or pre-workout.
Like taste wise?
Dry scooping protein.
I've done it once, my guy. With
You
my
actually?
wrestling.
You're talking about just dumping in your mouth without any liquids?
Yeah, no water or anything.
Yeah, you dump and then you drink water after. It's because
I think
it's easier than trying to mix it and stuff sometimes.
I could be a dry scooper of anything. I feel like even
Creatine is kind of like cinnamon, so
Yeah, I think I could do it.
have you done like the cinnamon challenge, stupid thing? That's
No, I think I could do it.
Oh, more power to you, my friend. I wish you luck.
All I gotta do is think about. I could. All I gotta do is. I learned this from a coworker. Whenever he didn't have water, and he needed to take a Tylenol, he would just think about food, so his saliva would build up, and then just swallow it that way. And from that day forward, I laughed at him. I called him Fatty Boom Boom. From that day forward, using that strat, I think I could beat dry scooping.
It would be so bad for you though.
Oh, for sure. I'd be shitting fire for weeks, but I can do it.
And dry scooping a whole fucking cup of protein too. That
Oh,
cup is so
damn.
big
A whole
sometimes.
cup? I thought we were
I
talking.
got a recommendation for you too for the pre-workout you can try. Beanox. It is by far the most just the volume size of the scooper is
Oh, fuck.
unreasonable.
I don't know why I didn't think about cup size. Fuck. I'm usually good with cup sizes. It's a pun.
Like there's easy easy ones to take where it's like you have like 5 grams of the stuff. That's nothing.
Yeah.
But the things like I think the Beanox scoop is at least 30 or 40 grams. It's huge.
Shit.
I'll try to scoop some hot sauce too, bro. I'm fucking crazy.
That's just a Friday night. Hey.
I'll butt chug
that's
it.
too crazy for Nick though. Hot sauce.
Ooh, he's putting all this shit in his body.
Need some
Hey.
DMAA all day.
Hey, it just
Got
feels like
double
there's
Ds.
spiders under my skin, but I won't fucking eat hot sauce.
Bro, Nick's got double D's and he's gonna fight Mike.
You want me to eat a hot Cheeto, you said? Hell no.
He's already sweating thinking about it. Nuh-uh.
A little bit. Not gonna lie.
That's crazy to me. How about Jack? Can he handle heat?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a pansy like you, huh?
Okay.
Damn.
I would like to draw the line here. I can handle it to an extent. I just do not enjoy it at all.
Really?
Really? So like even like sriracha and like hot sauce, like you just don't enjoy it?
No.
Dude, sriracha's a
I
bang.
like it on certain things. Like I definitely like chili powder and chili flakes in food, and
Okay.
you know, like stuff like that. But I just don't like things that are just hot for the purpose of being hot, and that's the only thing you get out of it. Like I don't think
Like
that's
wasabi.
enjoyable.
Wasabi
Yeah,
instead. It's literally just spicy for the purpose of being spicy.
yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'd rather
Horseradish.
have like an on-spicy thing. Like that's why I don't know. I just don't like it for. If that's the only reason, if it's like an accent to it, I'm all for it. If it's like that's the only reason, like those stupid man versus food challenges where it's just like a burger with like, you know, the ghost pepper on it, doesn't make it taste better. They're just trying to see if you can go through hell.
Like hot ones.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like I know some people like the taste. It's just I don't enjoy the taste.
I love the taste of most hot
I know
shit.
it like hits certain receptors, like in your brain, and that's why
Testosterone.
people like it.
Testosterone receptors.
It's not a receptor.
The
I'll
big dick
stop you there.
receptor. Yeah. No, I know. I pour hot sauce on my dick every day, dude. Don't worry about it.
It's been getting a little inflamed, so I think it's working. It's moving in the correct direction. Any day now.
Day 9, it's looking a bit swollen.
It's looking like
We
a
hope
Coke
it
can.
We hope it can maintain this size going forward. Maybe the day will come where I can Stop the hot sauce treatment. It is not unsightly.
Wow.
Speaking of, if you're interested,
No.
apparently bee stings do something relevant.
To dick size?
If somebody wants to, do a little experiment for me.
Wait, right on the dick?
For you?
I could.
I would never. I'm
Wait.
curious at this point. I
A
don't know if
bee
it's a
sting?
rumor. I don't know if there's factual basis behind this.
A bee sting to the dick?
It's supposed to permanently enlarge.
Bro, I mean, does it have to be? I could take a bee sting to the undershaft or the right side.
I want to ask a question.
Nope. Nope. I'm just saying, just because of how grip works, dude. I know which side is fucking forged by fire.
Hardened over time.
Yeah, I know which one's been forged, man. Diamond's made with a lot of pressure. I can tell you what parts are diamondized.
David, I don't want to be the scientist here, but the word you're looking for is carbonized.
Whatever. Doesn't matter, dude. If I don't have to get it, like, if I get to pick the spot, I'll take a bee sting. I got it. I'm good.
Just random.
A random spot,
You
I'll take a
roll
50-50.
a pair of dice.
I'll take a 50-50. I know my.
Sleep and a bee's in the room, and you got nothing over you.
You just got
It's
honey.
it's one of those blankets for
just got
making
honey.
babies. You got one of those baby making blankets where it's just a hole for the
little
dick to go
cutout,
through.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm completely strapped down to the bed with that blanket on, with my dick sticking out. And go.
Best of luck. We'll see what happens. Well, on that note,
I mean, you don't even have to pay me money. I could just. How,
just right.
is
Name
it
your
just?
price.
Is it a one-time thing, or is it a stacking effect?
Supposedly it's a one-time thing.
It's a one-time buff.
That's it.
Mhm.
Oh.
Permanent. A
Hmm.
permanent unlock.
All right, stat booster.
Yeah, they patched that out like 2 updates ago. I think.
Bees
Huh.
got nerfed.
The price of bed sheets with holes went up.
They didn't change the effect, they just changed the damage output in it.
I really gotta go to sleep.
Yeah,
That is fair. It is pretty late.
yeah. I'll take an extra bee sting. It's fine. Just for
Oh my
science.
God.
Even if only one, I can handle 2. It's fine.
Is this a second?
I might.
Buy one, get one free.
They're
Second
both.
one's on me, fellas.
Dude, how crazy! I killed 2 bees with 1 dick, like, because they die after the sting. It's over.
Oh no, we're talking about Africanized killer bees, my friend.
Oh,
They don't die.
all right. I mean, they get same bee twice or 2 different bees. I don't make it happen, Dana White.
I think actually, if it was a killer bee, you might die.
I don't
I
know.
think 7 stings in your body is lethal. So
Well, we're only talking about 2, and my shit,
yeah, but I think
bro. If I go,
He's stuck in the room with you all
just
night. He's gonna
don't
get crazy.
release the bee unless if I'm full mast, and I'll be fine. That they can't penetrate rock, dude.
They can kill a person in 7 seconds, I think.
Yeah, but their stingers break on bone, and my shit is comparable to bone. That's all I'm saying. We're talking the dead of night with the blood flow, bro. Blood flow, bro. I'll put on some fucking socks so my blood flow, and mittens, butt naked, mittens and socks, and a face mask. Let all the warmth concentrate in the center. I got this shit. You ever felt so much blood compacted in one place?
I'm upset because you didn't have this much confidence fighting against Mike Tyson, but you.
I'm telling you, bro.
Plan and a strategy for
I
this.
caught a wasp to the fucking ear. I got over that shit in like 2 minutes. Give me the African killer bees. I got no problem with 2.
Bro, I've punched the wasp out of the sky before, out of the air.
Wait, what?
Wait, you don't believe me?
That's
We need
what
video evidence, my
what'd he
friend.
do? Did he stop your fist? Like, did he catch it with his wings? Like, don't you ever try that shit again.
Yeah, he stung the fuck out of my knuckles.
Wait, did he really?
No.
Oh, was he like, oh, okay, stop? Like,
Oh man. No, he kind of just like fooled around. Like I think like the wind kind of like blew him down.
was he like, all right, Teofimo? God damn.
Stop looking at me like that. Don't headbutt me.
You might hurt yourself.
Watch your head.
Man, the ref did so good not getting in the way, and then like the last 3 rounds, he was just like,
Fucking up. Retire that bitch.
he was like, "Oh, you guys are throwing punches. Separate, separate,
Bet he wouldn't separate the.
Is it getting entertaining?
separate, separate."
Can't have this. And then he saw the fight with 10 seconds left. Cause he was bleeding.
He was like, "Maybe I can get famous for this, for disqualifying him in a close
Damn.
fight."
I was scared that he was gonna take a point there. I was like, what the fuck? He heard the 10-second marker. All right, we brought it back full circle. I'm satisfied. I think this is a good note to end off on.
Very true, very true.
This
All right, gentlemen.
this took a wild turn
been
for
a
no
pleasure.
goddamn reason.
Have fun
Alright.
with your bees tonight.
Yeah, sure thing.
Thank you.
I'm looking for mittens as we speak.
Alright. Good night, boys.
Good
All right.
night.
Peace. Chat, I don't know if any of you are sticking around. I will catch... Oh, drop the bottle. I will catch you later.